Akuyecha metetafo na me baton fish ewo asafo market ya me be wan wo hwe me da bia no pa me so dia oye tiema me awia ne ama me eto afufu anwuma so ne asebo me efiri se dum so ba me ba no fish adaka duasa ne akoto agu kwa eti na me ba no wonya sika ma me na me de didi efira no pa me ba me ni di yo eno ani bodo se hwan ana bedu ha no mato bi die me ba nya sika ma me wo boss ante se di adwuma no nya dum so yi abrewa de me na ye nyina firi dum so me ti asi me de me sum ho ne mu ya ansa me da fom birim mama adai adia ni aye maya wa abrewa ti wo ma me wonte se me a mama mi huna ma ni sei me te me we demonstration me kon ma kwa kama sam so a kire mama no hu me mabo na dum so wonya na me be ti me tan fish wonya sika matari ane adi ana ma ba bibia ne be te se NDC fo na sisei MPP fo sisei na ndi wo mama MPP fo no ne se ne kura nyina ya MPP de wa mo beka ana nkrofo yo de ya ne kura nyina MPP me bati yesi baby di etombo engomodi anu makobu agu ni pa kura mubugu ya wade wa aboa wote wona ne dai obi agu agu wonya demonstration bibi a musi MPP fo na ye se ne ye woni pa wo mo woni pa che mudi a ene ya fe mu nsore so ndi mama se wontimi a wonya bone eno ase me na me ka ye so me boa no wonya amade obetimi betena ho no wonhwe na mere wa ye mobo
hini bi mumfa ni di mam yeso ye no wosi no ngwa de ah Bobu Ulomo, our day. Chief priest, a day. Our day. Why chief priest? It when you know now why and in 21st century, in this age and era, freedom. Why chief priest? It yes, or Walia Kola 12 years. Wabodam. We chief presser, no one for Monganjum chief presser, so more mental problem. Monganjum chief presser, so we chief presser, no one for Monganjum chief presser, so more mental problem. Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open doom TV. Since who say I'm waiting 21st century, doom TV, doom and Tiakura Dumno. Well, human beings, what breeds are this? We chief presser, no one for Monganjum chief presser, so more mental problem. Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open doom TV. Since who say I'm waiting 21st century, doom TV, doom and Tiakura Dumno. Well, human beings, what breeds are this? We chief presser, no one finding the mam, yes, so you know, was in Ungwadi. Ah, Bobu Ulomo, our day. Chief priest, a day. Our day. Why chief priest? It when you know why now why and in 21st century, in this age and era, freedom. Why chief priest? It yes, or Walia Kola 12 years. Wabodam, an era, freedom. Why first century, in this age and era, first century, and in 21st century, and in 21st century, and in 21st century, in this and in 21st century, in this age and era, freedom. Why chief priest? It yes, or Walia Kola 12 years. Wabodam, we chief presser, no one for Monganjum chief presser, so more mental problem. Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open. We chief presser, no one for Monganjum chief presser, so more mental problem. Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open doom TV. Since who say I'm waiting 21st century, doom TV, doom and Tiakura Dumno. Well, human beings, what breeds are this? Well, human beings, what breeds are this? Well, human beings, what breeds are this? Well, human beings, what breeds are this?
More.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roll up.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so
Fahrbahn räumen. Beeilung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go?
Beeilung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go?
I want to understand something. Is it a project or what are this for 12
until I can inherit it?
Good, inherited. The question, for the sake of time, a specific question. Jenna Momo Shasia within the 8-year period I come was then I'm mobile 2017. See, and you with me, Yama Santaman, my Shasa 2017, 2024, maybe. What are the projects? Which you have 5 and
zip line.
Zip line.
Yes.
Okay.
Drone. We.
Zip line is the national thing. Zip line drones.
It's regional specific. Exactly. Is it not in Ashanti? In Ashanti.
Okay.
Muslim girls.
That is a school.
Yes.
That is same. Okay.
By the end of this month, no, April, we won't say clean Abelandewo International Airport.
It's the airport in the TV.
Yes.
Okay. So what about zip line? What about STEM school? What about some channel? What about airport? What about TV?
Baby and mother unit now until Rebecca. Baby and mother unit now until Rebecca. Is our project.
Okay. Let's see a 4.
Yeah.
Let's see a 4.
Yeah. You are trying to get the other ones in account.
Because Oma will be challenged, so almost 10.
So what we
and so Oma will be challenged almost 10, and the assumption is that why you're more than 10. It's a the lower level.
You are trying to get the other ones in account.
大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受，让我们给你们带来最好、最佳的内容。大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受，让我们给你们带来最好、最佳的内容。
Beeilung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:41 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's exactly 8:41 in Ghana. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. We are streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We're live on TV, we're live on radio, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook. We are live on other very important platforms. Our main platform is on Multi TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Also live on YouTube. Search for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We're also live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. With All Due Respect is also another official page that we use on Facebook. With All Due Respect is also another Facebook page we use. We are live on radio tonight. On radio, if you have any Android device, download Loud Silence Radio. Go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You get us live this evening. We're also live on iOS or on Apple. Go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. Our affiliates tonight: Benjamin Wayo Mahama's platform tonight. They are cross-posting this show live on Facebook. You can follow Benjamin Wayo Mahama's platform on Facebook. You can get every single detail or news on the platform, Benjamin Wayo Mahama's platform. We also have NDC TV picking this show live tonight across the world on Facebook. NDC TV are also live. Honorable Joseph Yamin's platform on Facebook, we are live. We are also live on Kevin Taylor, my official Facebook page, and also Ghana News Thread. We are live on YouTube tonight. On YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV. On YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are back today to discuss Ghana. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Every single thing is right. So tonight we'll be discussing what happened or what transpired in the appeals courts of Ghana. We all know that the second and third accused, they have been discharged and acquitted. It's all got to do with the ambulance case in court. The minority leader, Ato Forson, Mr. Jakpa, and the Big C ambulance scandal that ended up in the court, specifically the appeals court. Today, we woke up to a judgment from the court. We will take our time and break that issue down for you to have get a clear understanding of what actually transpired. But the baseline is that Ato Forson has been cleared and acquitted. Jakpa, they have been cleared and acquitted at the appeals court. What is the Attorney General's next move? The Attorney General has come out to tell us he will be running to his mom, Madam Tokonu, in the Supreme Court to see if they can stir things up for him. Godfred Dame is fake. Godfred Dame has always been somebody who goes judge shopping. What he does is he picks the kind of judges he wants. For this time, I don't know what happened. But tonight we will play his own audio. He granted an interview to City. We also take our time and delve into the matter itself. We need to let Ghanaians understand what is actually happening. The persecution, not prosecution from this NPP government. Another Dankwe Kufuado, he is basically pulling the strings. We know from the beginning that the case has been tainted. I have been saying it here, that the judge sitting on this case was supposed to throw this case out a long time. The appeals court judgment clearly stated that the judge should not have even entertained this case at the High Court in the first place. But this is Ghana. This is the Nana Dankwe Kufuado Tokonu, Ghana. Anything is possible. We will take our time. When we get to the bridge, we're going to cross that. Take our time and break it down for you to have a clear understanding of what is going on in Ghana. If you're watching me across the nation, around Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to, most informative, most educative platform on the planet right now. This is With All Due Respect Extended Version. I am your host, Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Enyimbre Oshame Onyankopon ena edi nyina ababehia wa ha yedi Ghana ho enkomo na enkomo nyina efa eye Ghana amanyosem abrabom nsem ene nsem a ehia bedwumadi a medi no ha yi omombo mechidom no ye from the Ghost Team omo na chechire nsem no ede asram se membra na mimbedwum ema Ghana fo enhu nokre na ewo nsem no mu nyina nti enyimbre de mebaya na ye Ghana nsem titiru eye amanyon nsem intina meteha de ewo se sebio ye boda baso ye beboda baso de ewo se kanenim no ye be kanenim enyumbre nkomo a ye bedi no efa eye asema eye ambulance ho asema akopie eye quarter na na dodankwe kufuado aya na adwene se obe use court no e de atata Ghana munipa ofa eye Attorney General Godfred Dame so e de edi sa nsem hu no na nde ye sorry ye na asem no ekopie eye appeals court no and ho sunsanso nyina ne say judge for me and so mutena na mu mienu said abi in 7 de yakeka kono e kire say omuhu ne clear say Attorney General Godfred Dame on kano kre ene sebio nsem a wakokekere e de abesi court no enjina so bia ni so emom omuhwe asem ni ye amuhu say asem no eye ntata na nya no kre na aban no epe nti ende eye appeals court ne say eye ato forcing ene Mr. Jakpa ene Big C fo a sebio asem we na e form ho titru ato forcing na odi NDC eye domkuma nanim e Parliament no sebio ende court say omutiri son omundi bone omfo obi asika eye Attorney General Godfred Dame mum na ese Ghana sika sebio wabegina court ehu insuo egu dipenim na eye court ne nsem omkanyina nse eye ato forcing ene Jakpa no omunkofie na sebio omunkodi ewurusie na sebio omumbo Ghana kro no Attorney General Godfred Dame aba abontene abekasa ose asem we de na bonjo so odebekwa komane maame eye Madam Tokonu e Supreme Court na onim se enye kura de o maame de o maame a ede ne maame pepe bibi kakrama no ni nyina ne se onim se odu Supreme Court a eye Madam Tokonu e Chief Justice no obeyi judges a sebi o ye MPP judges emomodi asem na mana asem no Senate ye enyimbre benya abotre eye Attorney General Godfred Dame City News for edi nkomo na wotie ne kasem no a wotumu se ono akosa no asem no onhyera ntiase ototo papa so ekeka nsem hunu yebenya abotre ne adwudwam amagana fo ehu no kure no saa asem eda hoyi broni bese we de nka prosecution ana said yen but uhwebu pa enye sebio eye Attorney General ope eye otankrogin eye atata na otata eye NDC fo a na adwene ye ne se omoba power enyumbre bidin e de cabinet ko beru Taylor me na midi dwumade wo chia me be mfantini kakra ye mfantini enyumbre na ehwem na ehwem firi mfantime mu a enyumbre oye won de hye Kevin Taylor na matena se na matena fom ne dze oye Ghana ho nsam na mereba bidwam ye mfantini na ehwem ana mikro mfantefo enyumbre ye bezi nkomo afa Ghana nsem bebre a orkodo ho na nsem a wakopie Supreme Court sebio sorry mano osisumnado nsem a wakopie Appeals Court oye judge fo mpanyifo e baasa watena se na wotena fom ma oka nyina ne je oye Godfred Dame sebio onyankopon ne dim wejim kakra Ghana sika na all sen na wotena se otoato adwen wehu de oye ato 14 fantinyi benyina ogina sebio eye embrahye bejum a odi dwuma magana no ne ho son oye abranti a wofra Jakpa sebio owo eche ahodro a ohye owo eche ahodro a ohye odiba court de bia de chere bi wo ha ebehu de entakra na otar ho ebi ho ebehu akokomok na otar ho ebehu Jakpa de che na sebio akoko anye na otar ho dem abrante no so we siribo kenten de asem no ondi for na ono so apemdo infinifo be se asem de franka oba onsido ende anopei ema Appeals Court aka de Jakpa onzi boni bia ono so onko pepa no tu na Kevin Taylor Appeals Court is there Jakpa also onko pepa no tu na ogodi ewrisi every day onye boni bia infante agwamete infante me papa boni so hey me ba we Jakpa onko pepa no tu na onko pepa ebi nye na onye boni bia ni ye mo etukura obetuma bibi eni brema papa ma say kiss Kevin Taylor all right easy me sankan die mu enkramu Ofane achomi Kevin Taylor show with all due respect grind there all kind of minimum anya dia no grind the maintain grind kabetuma kan grind the mechanic nyina be chechire mo grind I know obi atiase Ghana we a versatile platform obi metikase bebre achomi ofane achomi Kevin Taylor a host with all due respect beke show neke bibio Ghana enyo minko Bofai Godfred Dame enyo a court Appeals Court a discuss case a dummy case a bibio a no enkramashi gamanche usu asasi blow a court a dedication a discuss case acho a taflache sabolai denche ato forcing NDC minority leader a case ambulance case funny a dummy Jakpa a mole hat akpe a oploto opo nyenyo eno ye se anomani na tare o chere ho a eno ye Jakpa che no e feder e fefre a court e clear ato forcing enyo jakpa nye a discuss court a clear a discharge. And can for us what I said, the American United say, at to force in Japa, a year Jaquia or Shechia, and it be a Akoko Takra, and I say Upu Takra at Tarahono, Omunina court, Asan Omuti, so Omunina enco, na a Samono Omundimo, a day, Bonibia. Akakasabe, a year, Yade. Mutum Banzani, Godfred Mutum Banzani, case. Wallahi. Muntum tunkasani kada case appeals court bawasaba mungani kose case in wallahi tumbanzani ai sa how's that this I mean you say how's that this how Tumbanzani. But remember church house and I say my local kakra. But my house for the music. Church the academy start to come church the academy. Now go for this here. Thank you very much. I am praying the year can court the akosini and say a year at force now the MPP NDC if we nim court in praying court atena se edi omuktu esi film no the owo nyina say a year jakpa any at forcing ambulance case abey omu say omu tietie mu a ni nyina kopim say in praying omu mienu ebetumi sebio etwa omu na ase efiri ha na na danko ekufu ado aban no na impedifo tena se etiatia ma omu se praying bibia ensiye atoforsen ene jakpa ebetuma nante akoye de osom ye ene ekuapemfo de ne momfa eye awonafo mena mewe wayo edofia davi enyo avogomi atoforsen melakope labrem vivio jibodi la Livingston da case people be my activity and then my activity I say hey say me be what yanguna and then the nyina no nka wona no me ba wo say what yanguna sa yet yanguna ti agbe I na won share and take us na what wala kaka kansam de me kan nyina wona fo na ti ase. All right, thank you very much. I can see so many people on this platform. Roland Benjamin watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Roland. I can also see Raina Yakubu watching me. GH Vibrate Dimbi Wow. GH Vibrator is also live. Kenneth Oklu is live on YouTube watching me tonight on Facebook. I can see Anthony Chumesi Treme watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team this evening. Emmanuel Afedu is live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. On YouTube, Mess is live here. Star Amenueva is live on YouTube. On Facebook, sorry. Ibrahim Boro is live on Facebook. Humphrey Kwao is live on Facebook. Bright Adzalo is live on YouTube. Random TV is live on YouTube. Also, Alahaloni Bash is live on Facebook. Maria Teria watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team around the world tonight. Thank you very much, family. Obi Wahabia Nyame Enshra and Nyame Enshra Menso. Yabano ne aba ni ebejujum na muhu ni saying akwa we yado be konkren ayo ho kwansema se de yan rubber yado konkren yado drinken yeah, Messiah, you guys can you can put that up there. It's fine. I'm okay with it. People have been asking about that. All right, so yenye show no. Edian ekoso Ghana mente ya insembebre ekoso today. And I say ende John Dramani Mahama and NDC Professor Nana Opokuagima running mates no omukopie more Central Region, Miakasam home region. They went to meet the Central Regional House of Chiefs in Penifo Bebre ebaye ahemfo etitru ahema etitru. They all sat down, welcomed the former president and his running mates, the Honorable Professor Nana Opokuagima, and I watched the whole event throughout. And there's one funny thing. You could see, say, the Central Regional House of Chiefs, no, they were more interested in a continuation of government. They were more interested in a free and fair elections. They were more interested in peaceful transition of power. Even though man kasa, you could see, say, they were more interested in the development of Ghana. And I'm so happy, say, ahima omoba, they were also contributing, and very importantly, they were trying to tell Professor Nana Opokuagima and John Dramani Mahama what they need to do when they are given the nod to serve. You could see, say, people are more interested in fundamental things that will change the lives of people. Now, Yebenya say Yahemfono are more concerned about the development of the people, the development of the communities. then it helps, because then it's looking like, say, that is what they are representing us to do. Today I was so excited. I saw my dad. I was very proud of him. He was there. It was just like Kwame Nkrumah. I saw the other chiefs. Miankasa mi hu wofa Kwebu Ewusi, and also na oho. Miankasa mi wofa Nana Kwisata mi hu Kwame A+, the crew mahine mi papa danfo. Also mi hu very, very nice, interesting man. I saw Asebu mahine. I saw a lot of ahemfu bibra. I know them personally, and their contributions were solid, straightforward, and honestly, I would like to say thank you to the Central Regional House of Chiefs in Penifua Munya time on Asia Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. And I was so excited because at the event, Penyini ana odi John Mahama mwenim NDC mwenim introduce omo NDC for chairman penyini animu te asebio na no awedra e wonfantika sem no. In his introduction of Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman o ka asemi ma manage o say Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman nananom amuhia ha, this is one of you, this is your daughter. And it should make every single Infantinibia proud. That should send some signal to Sebio Ahemfuni nyina say it is time for us to also step up and support our own. Yen Infantifo, we have become people we have for a very long time not supported our own. Every single day, bia yama nipe bika nsembi tu yetrim na omachiche yemu, na omatiti yemu, na omabefa yejapade edeko. Continuously for about 16 years. Continuously from 1992 besinde, the NDC have never in their decision making sidelined the central region. And if a political party in every single time their decisions, especially when it comes to candidates or choosy, when they do not forget a particular region, then it means that region is very dear to that political party. And consistently, the NDC has shown, say, a central region here, or might be an access region be a so. From 1992, from Accra all the way to Atabels, to Emisa Arthur, to Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, and other serious dignitaries, and there in Parliament, the leader of NDC in Parliament, of the central region, you could see clearly, say, the NDC has shown, they have shown over the years, say, they have always had central region. What are we doing as a people? My question to Minyanom, any Sebio, Yamamenom, Yananum, Yempenifua, Omoya Hemfua, John Dramani Mahama, any Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Ebeswa Monazo say. So I deal with fear now, with all due respect, Motias is saying. Are you always going to be people trying to fight for other people? Are you always going to be the people other people will be stepping on to become important? Because I had to say central region, nipebi ene ekobi afa central region to say carpet. Omutia central region so no mo de akonya de omope. Omunya omo hu wi no be ka kire mo se be airport amamo. Omo be ka kire mo so mba be si hotel. Omo be si 8 years na omonsa enka central region. So the question to ahemfo no and the omushia Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Or chairman kan or say this is your daughter. This is one of you. Sebio, no matter what moja emodu echensu, you can do whatever you want to do. Obi bejina we nimaka say wo fantini aboa. Sebio ade wo fie de eyofia we need to try as fantis. We need to do everything possible, especially in mana sebio mo central regional queen mothers. It is your responsibility to bring Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman to power. It is your responsibility. Say you the women should understand more than the men. You know that Semutuka every Cape Coast central region bibia a concrete. Now as far as Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman is in the Jubilee House, nobody can say we are not going to allow you to see your daughter. And that is the most important thing. Akokwa oben onino onena yeche abeba onyane sre. It is important. Yama NPP for use central region and amfantifo say sebio carpet. Debiano omoba no mabetia yeso, no mabetia ahemfo so, no mabetia nipa omo so, no mo de agitumi, no mo de kwa santimemu and some of the concrete. It's about time we also sent one of our own. And that is why I am very happy, say, and then I saw Queen Mothers. I have seen Queen Mothers from all the way from Kaswa to Gomuafete, all the way to Praso. These are Queen Mothers who have dedicated their lives to serve their people. It's about time the NDC does what we call the inclusive campaign. ahima titru sebio omo a central region, majority of them are willing to make sure the right thing is done for the people in the central region. Titru a year infantifo mano enya baby jina. It is upon the NDC to reach out to a year infantifo queen mothers all around to let them understand said it is their responsibility to bring Nana Opoku-Agyeman to power. People around Nana Opoku-Agyeman, people around the John Mahama campaigns need to understand the queen mothers are important. Their role is important. They are willing and ready to work with Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman to bring her to power, to make sure the NDC creates more opportunities for the people in the central region. Until the NDC needs to understand, they need to connect with the people. They need to connect with the mothers. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman cannot do it alone. It is up to the people who are part of the campaign to include. Go out there and bring the queen mothers along. Let them understand why it is important. One of them needs to be in the Jubilee House. You see, unsa sima yendinjao, unsa isima yendinjao. And intina sebio NPP for epe running mate. Omokachire eye party no ba omi ase so amfa Santini aba memma ne mba party ho. There is a reason why our NPP for some pass Santini if you say eye Santefor party. If you say omunim say omo anya sa otumfo ene nananum bi omontuma NPP. It is about time the central region, we the Fantis also adapted the strategy that will bring the central region nipa to power to also call the shots for us. Politics there, is about nipa. You can vote and vote for the NPP or Central Region. They don't care about you because party no enyen fantifor party, a santifor party. Bring the NDC to power continuously, consistently. They have shown say the Central Region the NDC is the only political party actually consistently. As we speak, Commander Sugar Factory Siwo Air Pro, it was built by the NDC. Parkwesi Indum, Infantiniba, NPP by Wabegune Juma. It's about time you people understood to say the NPP as a political party does not care about Infantifor. They only see Infantifor so me Jimmy form to me. We should not be fooled again. Yenananum are you ready? Yenananum Ahima are you ready? They are more experienced Ahima who are in the system willing and ready to help Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman go to the deeper part of the central region to let the people understand, to let the women understand this is the time one of our own, Yemaame Yenuya, needs to go to the Jubilee House. I was so excited today and I love the way the chiefs were more inclusive. They wanted the running mate and the president to understand their plight. And I expect Nananum to also understand, no kre nokre, bone. About Bonnie internet and the Yenina bre and the ahimfubi bre ahimfubi a businessman ahimfubi sebio omobi bienjuma ahimfubi adwumegu. So it is not about your friend in the NPP. It's about getting a government leadership that is thoughtful, leadership that thinks about you and your people. It is about time Yenim Fantifoti as you say the NDC, they have always and always, every single time they get the opportunity, we have been in their books. So today Nana Opoku-Agyeman officially abechire Nananom, and it's the responsibility of Nananom Titru Ahimano to make sure that Nana Opoku-Agyeman professor goes to the Jubilee House. And how do we do that? Galvanizing the base, telling the people why it is important. Say Infantini Ba will be the first female who will Jubilee House as the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Infantifor, we have set records upon record. This is another record we need to set. We need to set this record to give the girl child or young Fantini that confidence that me nana, me auntie, me sister be eko to Obama, a Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman or young Fantini to say me, and I can do bigger and go higher than her. So this is a springboard for the young Fantini Babakacha and the Baba say, there Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman or young Fantini to that wait to my the vice president. I will submit to my vice president. We need to spread the message. We need to, at the end of it, take away every pain in our heart, everything called backbiting, the anger, the hypocrisy. Let us come together as a people and change. I'll be happy to see a woman as vice president of Ghana, Osayem Fantini. I'm going to lie to you. I'll be very happy. Let's see. I'll be one of the proudest men to tell my children, say, the first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana is a Fanti or a tribeswoman. I'll be proud because these are some of the things. Yetuaba edi nipa amomebedies nipa omunimnyansa nipa omodoye nipa ye ni omotia yeti omase. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman and the NDC, they have shown All these years, they have proven, said the NDC has been with them, and they will do more for the central region. John Dominic Mahama, when he was speaking, it was clear. He said, whatever the NDC started in the central region, they will complete and continue more. Almost see market, almost see schools, almost the NDC AC factory. They are not saying they have ended it. Almost more plans for the central region. They want to build more. They want to expand the already existing ones. More the opportunity. As you will fear, oye, onse simuswa wonzinjao. Onintina ye bompai ache onyankopon de ye resisa ye tumi bia no kache onyankopon so onyankopon we weni sima ye ndinjao. Inti onyankopon krampo nim se aduane de siwa obi atu de nsatum. Inti se wodie wo ma sebio ye ndinjao. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman has come to stay, and it is up to you, Fantifo Ma, Ahema, Impenifo, Ahemfo, to make this happen. So, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, any NDC, and to me, and we need the central region convincingly. We have all cursed ourselves. It will be hard, it will be tough for Infantini, for another Infantini to move to that level. I am telling you people today, this is the last shot for Infantini to get to that level. If we are able to break the glass ceiling tonight or on the 7th of December, Yebenya Infantifo different to lead at higher positions. But if we Infantis say yama ya junior mbefie, say yama edumodena mafom, say yama konkonsano, any ahoya na mafom, na yenka yetiambom, na yankodi yedishia ba akwechi. Na this particular one, Eshreya, we will never get a fancy climb up high like that before. So this is our shot. And it's just not on a silver platter. It is somebody we all revere and understand and believe and know. Say her service to Ghana has been excellent. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, blueprint of free SHS progressively. Or no any DNM schools are actually to Ghana, free SHS, e-blocks. It was this woman who championed it. Yaba basic schools are yes Ghana, over 2,000. This woman championed it. In her political life, I'm yet to see anybody say this woman is corrupt. She has lived an exemplary life, which at the end of the day deserves the biggest call. We Fantis have to make ourselves proud. Say yentumi yi ye ofa ase ye maame ye nua anko ho a asantini bie ni wa oba beji Infantifo. I am telling you. Muntie me. Obi ani ofri menhia odwene Infantifo ho. And I'm saying this say menka se obi o menhia ohun Infantini obekuno, but the priority of menhia enye Infantifo. The priority of the NPP enye Infantifo. The priority of Asantifo pathway enye Infantifo. Senka MPP Infantifo emo priority and then come between the omun says you mobo aka say ya ye we won Infantimemo. They have not. They have never even considered Infantini on their ticket before, because omun boom Infantifo, omun regarding Infantifo. They don't see Fantis as people who are supposed to lead them. So be embu to that level to see Selby to me leading. Why do you go and vote for that person? The NPP, the NPP has never respected Fantis, and they have never considered Fantis in any of their conversations, and they will never respect Fantis because Oma Junimuno, Omi Asantifo party. I will say this because this is the truth you people don't want to talk about. Si MPP kwa santimemu no mokasa mutie obutonu no Kwame Nkrumah ena chechire Mfante, Kwame Nkrumah ohunu ho so Mfantini, Kwame Nkrumah started the political career of Mfantimemu, and napo etumi gina stage so ewa santimemu efruma ekase Kwame Nkrumah yakwasi ampenyi. It shows how they disrespect Eye Nkrumah and any tribe that reveres Nkrumah. We are supposed to save this nation in Infantifo. We need to vote for the NDC. At this point, nobody is going to beg Infantini Obianu Obepa Infantini Chow Sekoto Abama NDC. It is up to you to make that decision. Tinase Nebusa Ohonsem, MPP has never thought of Infantifo. There's never been a day Oma Tinase adwene Infantifo. And go back into history. They have never respected Infantifo, and they still don't respect Infantifo. Into Infantini now was central region. Now Adjudia will say, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman be president and Infantifo ni wini dia. You will be slaves. Omubedi matemuse mo Infantifo moa. Motete apuano munyeshe. And they keep saying it. The NDC consistently, they have told you and shown you say they want to help. Omonsano Juma is all over in the central region. Give them the nod. The more reason why you need to give them the nod is because your mother, your sister, your auntie, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman is on the ticket. Until William Fantinia, you have no option. William Fantini, Queen Mother, you have no option. William Fantini, Ohinia, you have no excuse. You just have to tell your people, go and vote for our sister. Go and vote for our mother. Because Mampong Hine will never sit at Mampong Fie and tell Asante Formo Mampong so mkoto abamana no Opoku-Agyeman. Onyane this year. Listen. Otumfo Osetutu, my like Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman as a human being, as an older woman or respecting her, but Otumfo Osetutu will never tell Asante Force vote for this woman because Infantini and Otumfo this year. Infantini and Ashanti Traditional Council for this year. And yet, the priority. Mampon hine beka kira Asante Force omontuma na po if you say this year. Mon Fante Force so any bold in kancha mo nana no say omontuma na no Opoku-Agyeman if you say this year. This is politics. You cannot please anybody. You need to do what will make you feel better. You need to do what will, at the end of the day, favor you. Yatam a Mary plant. One another energy minister napo. Or tam a Mary plant every a hunter. Deche or the kwasantimemu a hono free a hona nanate or command nana kania. So you need to understand politics there in Ghana. No, people are doing politics to favor their people. You people so some to aba favor mu. Na yen to mean to aba eni hia. Yen to mean to aba MOB emu yenimtia. Yen to mean to aba ma MPP emomon siya kwasia. We need to vote for our own to also go there and bring development. Na po tam Ameria NDC for kofa ba ye no. Na po edidi John Mahama temwie no. O tam Ameria no de komo otumfo. Na yen Fantifo de ye moa. Yen Fantifo de ye nkwasiafo. Yen Fantifo de nka Commander Sugar Factory no. Ka MPP ba ye no. Anka mo ye na enye adwuma ye ya. Anka ye de enka enya so mfaso. For 8 years NDC factory so say sankofo we mbie. Na we Fanti should get jobs to do. And the Oban Fanti memo yen ma you wana dana ajantrafo embema na dana kwensafo edwuma ni ho party bia besi factory mumbie na nipa be 10,000 nye edwuma. The NPP because they don't care about Infantifo omo hu Infantifo so omo ye carpet bi omo tia so edikoji to me omo mbu Infantifo ahemfo eni ahemanti. They have not touched the Commander Sugar Factory. It's upon us yeni ahemfo eni ahema to make sure say yebema yenkofo atiase say ade ofia oye. This is our last opportunity. This is our last shot. We should not let this go. Hey, Infantifo, Samoma Sadi we epamuwa. That will be the end of Infantifo. Samu benya nipa. So obekwa ko jina soro. Say Fantini we a president. Fantini we a vice president. You will never have one again. We need to get serious as Fantis. 1992, NDC contribution to a year Infantifo and NDC's recognition when it comes to a year Infantifo. 1992, Vice President Kwaw Nkansa Aka from Central Region. 1996, Vice President Atta Mills from Central Region. 2000, candidate Professor Mills from the Central Region. 2004, candidate Professor Mills from the Central Region. 2008, candidate Professor Mills from the Central Region. 2012, Vice President Emisa Arthur from the Central Region. 2016, Vice President Emisa Arthur from the Central Region. 2020, running mate Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman from the Central Region. 2024, running mate Professor Nana from the Central Region. Consistently, for 32 years, the NDC, they have stuck with the Central Region. They have shown confidence in you, faith in you, and respect in you. I expect Ahema, the people to understand. Sanka yekase NDC a party and Infantifo party. If we are going by this record, Anka Osenko bitimi bi na kase NDC Infantifo party. But because the NDC is more versatile and democratic, because the NDC tries to please every single region, you cannot say that. Because check almost flag bearers, almost running mates, and people who have contested, say they are more versatile. But the NDC have a special heart for the Central Region. Why is it so difficult for one Fantinino to go out there and vote for the NDC. Mema obi entna nkran. Mema obi entna Kumasi enkan kyerɛw say Central Region a swing state or the dadao. What can the assembly show now? What the dada one? The Central Region has never been a swing state. The Central Region should make a decision and vote for the NDC. Them some what catch one the dada one. When election is about to approach, they come sit on TV, they sit on radio, and they make you people feel you are too important for them. They are too important to them. Oh, Central Region is a swing state. The Central Region look at the issues. When the Central Region look at the issues, they are going to look at Kotokraba Market. That is the issue. They are going to look at Commander Sugar Factory. It's an issue. They are going to look at the airports. They are going to look at the e-blocks. They are going to look at the roads. Those are the issues the Central Region should look at. Now, when you look at the NPP, what are the issues in the Central Region? They have nothing. So when they say even the Central Region is a swing state and they look at the issues, what are the issues you are looking at? Issues are edimpuntu beba. So do not let them memo the monkwasiafu intrankran. One trankran kanchira with there. Central Region is a swing state. Into na also what to one trim na wo regime wo. Some of you have allowed these foolish boys and girls sitting in Accra, sitting in Kumasi, sitting in other parts of Ghana, putting something in your head that Central Region is a swing state. It is not. Central Region is a region for the NDC. It should not be contested. Nobody in the Central Region should even make that statement. What makes Central Region a swing state? Between the NPP and the NDC, who has developed the Central Region? Who has contributed to the Central Region? Who has made Central Region one of their own? From 1992 to date, the NDC have always considered the Central Region. Why are we having this conversation? If we say Yanim Fantifono, Yama in Kofubi Ejimi, some of us. They tell us it's a swing state. We are happy. We get excited. What is swing state? Does it bring development? Does it change anything? It changes nothing. The Central Region is a stronghold of the NDC. Because from 1992, the NPP, Asantefono in the Ashanti region has said, say, NPP almost stronghold in the Ashanti region. Adentra, if we say every time you have to a baby and a Asantefono, dear nim, our NPP nim. J. Ekofono ya Santini, and a mobile yabefa Ekufuado. Ye Kufuado, and I'm making sure Kufuado free horror, yet about Miaba, I was a Santini, the Beshasie. Intende, on some of the 2 million command Santini, some bear running mate. And there, Omuna posted on the line, the next in action, because Omunim's a party near Santa 4 party. I didn't know Drew Infante Force when I can be to Trim say a swing state. I didn't know Yankasa Ashanti region is a swing state. Why don't they say the Ashanti region is a swing state? Because at the end of the day, Ashanti region so NPP for day a choosy line etie Ashanti region abedunne. Aden about Central region they almost a swing state. They want to lie to you. Do not allow these idiots to sit on TV to dictate your life. Central region is not a swing state. Central region is a stronghold of the NDC. Let's get serious in this country. Today I was excited and I hope you go by your word. I hope you will not be hypocrites. I hope you will fight for the right thing for your people. Ohiana ewo eye Central Region, it is too much. Se ohiana subetwa eye mo ahemfo no ne ahema no, no kura mo beka kire eye omo amudi omo so. Ohia MPP dia beto infantefo so no ano edin. Infantefo munja enjijimu no, munja nchichemu no, obi te infante apoano a so obi te eye elbie ono so yekuani na ote infante na ote sebio eku bebia enye epoano a na ose omomote empoano se omo de omo ye mmoa yatibi ni nyina eye MPP na de sanchichemu ne baaye obi te eye fosu ose omo de omo nya infantefo efrise omo ka de asante obi te Cape Coast na obi te fosu ehu ne se oyekurasini efrise we mu de omo te epoano but omo nyina was Central Region. That is what you people need to understand. Mo mfantefo no mo amote epoano mo amote ebia haban mu no, you are one people. Mo nyina mo ye mfantefo. You need to get that in your head. Mo bi na mo mfanteme mu na mo adwense mo ye asantefo no, mo na MPP for use mo na MPP for no ejimi mo na MPP for no efa mo so say infanteman. Let us get this right. The NPP is an Ashanti party. Don't forget. It will never go anywhere. It's an Ashanti party and it's a tribal party. The facts are there. It's very honest. Anytime you be opportunity to speak. And on Hinibi Ebusa, the president, John Dramani Mahama, question about security. Now, I was so excited. Time on Hineno Ebusa our question. On Hineno say, or a military person. Now, he has traveled a lot. Or can send be about Inkura Wakoswa, when we said, in Tokwa Esisiwa, or when he say, Amanyofo and our politicians or more Ghana, no, the chief was basically advising politicians in or taking the opportunity. Say, where dear John Dramani Mahama Bejina Minima or a politician. Memfa Sakwa was na memfantu for na memfantu politicians or makafo. Say, we need to have a peaceful country. We need to have a country able to matinim na sebio yachichiri a obi honka. Ye hia omaya sebio obi di bonye betwena so. Ye hia omaya obi enwinwi. Obi endi ya woni yem efrise ye boni nua tuo ebesinde president kranka ho asem into ohene no efa akonya onyaye no e ka che John Mahama any politicians nyina say it is very important to say aba ye betui ono owo security background or ye military man no onim ensunsanso when the tension and the language we are using are too strong. John Dramani Mahama respectfully responded to Ohini Wei Ewo, the Central Regional House of Chiefs. Let's listen to John Mahama's response. Na yemfa dwumadie no enhyehyɛ so.
Our father was Professor Mills Asumdwe Hene, the King of Peace. He loved peace and he brought us up. And so if you notice, I'm a man of peace. I never ever rabble rouse. And we encourage our supporters to follow in the same vein. And your own daughter Nana is a very peaceful person. She's a mother. Of course, she wouldn't want to see any violence in our country. And so we send that same signal to our people. Often when I go through the media and things and I see one of our people has said something that is a bit, out of character, I call and I say, oh, tone down your discourse a bit. And so, Nana, we recognize what you've said. We will continue to behave as peacefully as we can. But we'll also beg that you speak to the other side. There's a proverb that Utu Jamafo, now we're to Momonesofo. And we also beg that you speak to the other side. Because normally what causes the violence is injustice. When things are not done the right way and you can see that you are being cheated, often people will not sit and be cheated. And so let's advise all of us, including the government. They are in government. They control the police. They control the army. If on election day they put out people like they did at Ayawaso West Wogon and injured our people because they wanted to go into our parliamentary candidate, somebody had told them that there were weapons in our candidate's house. And so they came without a warrant. They wanted to force their way in. And there was an altercation and they opened fire. And all of them were in mask, a Zugu mask and all that. Up to now, I went and visited one of the boys. He was a potential football player. His life has been destroyed. He can't do anything. He's sitting at home. And so when things like that happen, then it also makes us feel that the state is not available to protect us. And so people take the law into their hands. For the first time in our history, 8 of our citizens were killed in an election just because they were going about their civic duty. And there's been no investigation, no compensation to their families, nothing. It's like the government just doesn't care. So when it happens like that, and you think that the state is not able to protect you, then people take the law into their hands. And so we would just beg that anytime they also come here, tell them that they are in government and they have the responsibility. If you are president, you have the responsibility to ensure there are peaceful elections. When I was president, it was my duty to make sure that elections were peaceful. And so it's the duty of the president to make sure that these elections are peaceful. And please tell him that it's not in his mouth to determine who he will hand over to. He should just promise that when the elections are held, whoever wins, you hand over. But you can't say you won't hand over to John Mahama. If the people of Ghana say John Mahama they want and they elect me, you will have to hand over to me. And so we will appeal to you to also advise the president and his followers about that. So,
on Hinenubusa, one of the most intelligent questions, our gathering national and at the Central Regional House of Chiefs event happening, and then John Dramani Mahama so responded respectfully. Kachan said, "Nananum, dia waka no nyina ewom and he respects their views. Dia na oka nyina say dia nananom ka nyina ewom eye no kre. Ono krampo no sometime no otie radio, otie TV, no hu se NDC ni bia kasa. Na kasa na okan no nipa no ohun se nipa na se okan sebio emu odukakra ano ehia. Otumi frɛ ka chen say hey, kasa okan dia no eden. Introduce unya sa opportunity na men kasa ne biom. Oka kira ahemfo ne se sebio utu okrafo no na utu momo ne sofo. Sebio omaya tim sisia no eye abambo sem eye security sem police sem army sem no ehye president ene na aban ensa titru Mahmoud Bawumia one na da police council na sebio yeti krom ha ena yekobo enkofo eye NDC fotuo ewo Ayawaso West Wagon ni nyina ye abato kakra bia na yeto ebesi nne abrantia yebo mutuo ye se omonan ebesi nne president nka ho asem vice president ya oye police council for penyini for 8 years ono so nka ho asem yeti krom ha ena yeto about 2020 yebo nipa nwotwutuo ebesi nne president nka ho asem vice president ende eba omi ono super president edi ono so nka ho asem intina osre nananom se omo so etutu omonan eba omona so ewo eye central regional omunya akukuduro MP mu nka nkyerɛ mo se mo ena tumi hye mo nsa sebio tumi na hye mo nsa no mo ena mo tumi a mo bebre eye wentwi ene makaw ene metiwase inti ebeye se omo no so no omo beye omo nyoma yie omo so ebedi mra so omo so ebeka kasa sebio ede abotoyem beba na sebio omo ewo tumi nti omo ntumi entietie nipa bi fa ahodie so na John Mahama ekasa no osaka bibi so se de ema sanyoma we nyina ehu eya reshape areho a okache na nanom a sebio ema ne nto ekufuado ene se nanana danko ekufuado egina nsimpie ni ekase sebio yeto abani wi a odi tumi no ebema de party ni ose saa kasa no John Mahama kache na nanom se osere omo enye nanado danko ekufuado enye nenum to ena one na be kire nipa a wose tumi koka nsa na emom eye Ghanafo ene Ghanafo tumi a omo be kire on the 7th of December se Ghanafo kire se John Mahama na wose president a nanado danko ekufuado ni hu tumi se obeka se onfa tumi anase office no ema no nti osere ahemfo no se sebio yatete abetie no na ne cha no ena sebio se okoto se asrewa eyini ni ato nchen a na enchese ne ba no kwahweta no na do ne ba no ba otutu nani apade pa ama ne ba no na osaka se okoto se sofo preachi na se sebio emayo atienim na wayi nani ato soro a na ye bibi nti ena sofo eni da nchen nti okakira ahemfo no en nananom se ebepe anase ebehia se nananom ene Ekufuado so bekasa ene Bawumia mo bekasa ene MPP a omo wo aban mu ebekasa se 2 million na hye omonsa eye ahobambo sem ehye omonsa eye omasede se abana yekoto no yebeto no krogin kwampa so yentieti obi afa ahodie so yentata obia na Ghanafo de omope eyi nipa opese omudi omunim enti John Dramani Mahama enso di obuo enidie kwan so ene ahemfo nananom empenifo a omo the Central Regional House of Chiefs ekasaye na me very sure say Mahmoud Bawumia ne MPP for ba nananom benya akukuduro aka kire omo se unua eye John Mahama ba ha sebio time na oye president no wuntwe yanto aba ambo nipa nwotwetuo yanto aba anko Ayawaso Wagon ankoku nipa eye ma abreso na nyoma weesi wo se mo hyebo wo se mo kire se oba yekoto no wentwi bia nsi mo na sebio keshire no esomo mo na sebio eye woduro no esomo eye mo na mo be kire ekwan no nananom enya edien enya akukuduro se ne be ya politicians no ba MPP titru omoba ewudifo no nananom betumi ebuso omo nsem atwe sebio omadwene esi nyoma bibire so me de meye osomafo indwudwamu ene nkyirechiremu ntina mo ha de mekaye no brofo John Mahama kaye no ene nkyirechiremu amachirechiremu no se meboa akobie wo de Facebook yangiska na ko chirechiremu kire Ghanafo se na Kevin Taylor boa me na mete brofo John Mahama anka ne sei na yenko yenim aha de oba yebedwudwam yebechirechiremu yebema Ghanafo ehun se no kore no ha eneda yemfa agro no enhyehye so Kevin Taylor akwei be hard rough na de ma ne de kora podi se ehiafo na time esikafo ntame ehiafo na time unso bi di matema hwe ne sikasem enyenyenyenyenyenyenye onfa sika nkoto bank ma obi njindi da to ntiase the pension sika njindi ye ehia no kuraba ene otwe ansa na wada nti ye kanyoma se ye ontiase Esikafu adam for Kevin Taylor na make say omo bra edi sika papa bi akoto bank ema aban we ase no omo dwuma gu no omo tedem no omo hweme omo nom coffee kakra so abanti no onyame ba no onie time Yesu Kristo ye bone su omo ka say onyankopon ba no yesi oba no onie no asase ayese ewiemu bie no na Yesu Kristo na Yesu osi okọ na sebio we get the suafo wa asase so omo bewo ahya asase so ma adori asase so ni mumoja ene ni sua no ebeka omo ene omasefo ebi ne me ye Abraham asefo ai akwe we kan saw mama enfa to ansam ye betima dani we ne dey ati asori afa awade o yes the same thing story be any and the afa o tnasia nefu entumi nche table no eche okakom samwa jimi afa awa and the otnasia na basa e chense oton gare e wo ye de awudomi wajejemu samwa jimi ye de brofo in the name ye betumi the 10 minutes achechire asori si aswamo ye betumi the 1 week ye betechire asori kakraka ye de beswamo ye betumi atena ha ajimu profile bo ni nyina aso achire Anita pray Anita pray South Central Anita pray next to where the beer bar is pray. A man will come in your life. Yenim boys no omo the story aba. Let's pray for Anita. Pray Anita. A man will come into your life. He's in the US. The beer yanka so takwa. Yanka so asengregwa. The beer he's in Germany. That man will call. He met you. Things went down a little bit. It wasn't your fault, Anita. It was never your fault. Evans from Germany will call. Yeah, just a Kevin Taylor on the ote kwapi ana de yem frɛ no. Ode de ma Anita mbon ho mpaye. Yenim ni nyina technique. And the alpha hour. O hwa na fono. I saw otete dokono. Ewo eye de eye abiokuta. Yenim ni nyina technique. All right, mama yem fan hyehyɛ so. Mama ko tie konkonsan wa hansa na me de atom. Mr. S, Mr. P, omo fa hwen by de mo yem fan wom. Ai ehim Fabio mama hwe. Another banger. All right. Mama, I just want to show you this. On Thursday, I will speak on a year Jomoro. Sa almost 12 billion I want say petrochemical Mr. S, pull the picture of that guy who is heading the consortium. See at Tiana and Sinamaka just said Jomoro. Could be $12 billion. 12 billion. Sa kwana odi sa de no wahunida. Mr. S. Mr. P, Mr. S, pull that guy's picture for me. I'm going to do some maybe my hair. Also, I'm catching say, Sa Jomoro, Sa contract to be almost sign consortium phobia beshia and almost sign $12 billion. Asasi almost 20,000 acres no. Nini no mo boa. Sa boy na odi sa de no me say only $100 krana ho. Oh, irade. Me say, sa boy na odi sa 20,000 acres. Sa ayinanim say omokoye petroleum DND consult. Me say only $100. Oma bedada himfuni nyina wa Jomoro. But you see, on Thursday, I wanted to show you the picture of that guy. Who guy na? Ube unsa na po a foolish guy. Na yana nanom no bi wa yetumu fo amonte. Yetumu fo amonte. Na bibia na modi echi na makosan. Sometimes nanano munya abotre. Politicians ebi nka no kre. And the 20,000 acres of Jomoro asase, mama politician fi asantimi ma befa asase no. All because munanano mu bi. Ensemo ba munya abotre na mama sebio akrachi fo bi. Anase almost omo aben mu entumi mbra mehwem. Mama abrantie we ni MPP ni napo abeje Jomorofo asase 20,000 acres. Nananom sa mistake we mamu nyebiem. And this mistake can be reversed. Sa deal no de buy no mo boa. Thursday I will spend time on this issue. Me pese me take it time na me ka eye boy na odi sa consortium n'anim no. Mr. S, get me his picture. I want the boys, that guy, I want his picture. I think maybe somebody check Ghana for keke. What people say, inti boy when I see the whole consortium on na odienim. I just want to show you Nipano. Now, me we are me ba bekyerɛ on the finances. Only $1,000 krada ho $1,000. Na yene no nananom yetumfo amon tinti edu sometime ana yedin say insemi bu okra yebegyinem na yakama mo. But we know for a fact say yenso yebeboa ema Ghana no afa ntuma pefra enti we will do our best. The little we can do to make sure say monsase no massage monsase ema monsase na be mo nana no dia no we will do it. Yede no kra no ba bekyerɛ mo yede bekyerɛ mo wi a it's up to you to lead the young people to make sure say oma yeden oma yedeye oma yede the right demonstrations to reverse this contract. 20,000 acres, it is too much. Omo boy, this boy I would decide when him only $1,000 krada. This guy. This is the guy. Mami, I think I've gotten a bit of him. This guy. Only $1,000 daho. Or say wakote consortium. Na consortium no, omo Chinese for and a dien companies almost say omo deba enyina company bi anyway $100,000 daho. $100,000 crowd also. Company ni nyina o check omo profile. Obi any $20,000 daho. But almost say almost the a deal about a 12 billion. Almost find away. They are lying. A assassin and a target. This guy is a criminal. Akwa we no say our 12 billion daho. Or no what the consortium 12 billion is a liar. Only 12 billion. Sa consortium now what no companies near Napo Emodia. The target is a jomoro for Monsase. Omo the BC estates. Omo de Monsase ni ba BC resorts. Omo personal properties is here. They are not going to have any petrochemical gain. Omo bois, there's nothing like that. Aquawe is over 12 billion. Aquawe. I'm trying to enlarge the picture for you to see. Wait. Maybe any story actually also over 12 billion. Wait. But you see, I don't want to blame Nananom. I don't want to blame them because a mistake Nananom yeah. But right now, no, your percents my form rant here no, and Nananom tenase. Nananom will have to call these people back and reverse this contract. This contract should not go on. 20,000 acres. Say Jomoro Fokro mo abroche tenase. Na omo titi omo nsenima. Ye betumenya Jomoro mbrantia. Ye betwa asase na omo 10 acre. Emoma farm sakasiye. 20,000 acres is a whole city. Thank you, Mr. S. This guy. Euradi Jimmy Organa. Aquawi Busan said the company. On the company, a company bang. Omwankasa Sike Dahoya saying Aquawi has nothing. This guy. On any Tietiano. Aqua Tietiawe has only $100 crowd. I am telling you. This guy has only $100. The company is almost some of their former consortiums. No company no coming in asset boma and do $2,000. Aquatia with the son of a company to buy. No, I am just pleading with a ahim for more jomoro. Nanano mahemfo, the youth, assassination monsa. You people have to try. Munye bibia. Monfre imbebununo. This whole comedy and criminality, this fraud has to stop. Aquatia we, Missy Onika pre, or fronte amanapo, Jimmy way. Asantefona beura eye enzema manim omo be wiamon sase no the way a omo de aye enkranfo no omo bo ewura eye enzemafo omo bo ewura masase nim sa company asantefo nkwa na we chiri omo be famon sase no meminim asantefo binyini ti asante ni yeni bra asase yeni ekum nipa di asase. There's nothing like a company going to be set up. we a illegal deal. All right. Now there's something I want to also prompt you. Where the prompting, I am prompting. Boganie.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen. Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen. Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen. Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go?
I got 4 videos. You can say whatever you want to say. Come and apologize to the ladies. Okay. Now, I want to ask questions. Kitty be quick. And yes, sorry, near story way. Very interesting story. Me say, o platform. Yes, your platform. O ma me tu fwa. Yes, your mammy to your phone. First, na more radio, na more TV, ni any bio. First, no. But it's TV phone be so, yen ni any bi. Na mo just say, yen ye bi da. Na mo the radio be so phone be so, ni any bi. And then the yen na, and not move small boy, or to Belgium, or radio. And not move small boy, or to America, or TV. Ultimo young man, we be a media house, and you. Or platform, or be a platform. And no Montias na mo breno. And no Emma Momo brand. Oh, somebody like in Japan. The reason why I all struggle with Ghana. On you so powerful be no. On to me as sa ni fake mentality be that the team say obetuma tata obiano. It is because and the information is on the tip obian sano. Obia will access to information. First, no, on one know man FM. Inti anopa 222 no about the top powder no abetena so. Asimesi o what ye TV. Di omo beka no so no eno ana obi etie inti obetena omana no keka nkwase aseme kai. Na oni kwaku anan no mote eye the TV friends net 2. Net 2 no oti TV so. Mesi mo evidence asimesi we obi ani platform for about 15 years Kennedy Jimmy no ho sa okọ sa tai so FMB wa santimemu osoriano patutu to not TV so the reason why they are not relevant they are struggling on the Kennedy the reason why they are not relevant is say platform and the platform obi the reason why Jandam ewunene say you cannot lie to anybody. Because try a small boy as young as 21, ever saw the TV, ever saw the Facebook, or beka chere we are seeing as a bois. So right now, no, what they have adapted, the omo yani say, oka assembly promise umwadie, oka assembly person way ni na shano, way only baby te emfa obi ahun assembly na yeka. Ne anti Roma like Kennedy say Oba America. I be hide the richest lawyer in America. I be sue me. Ni enti krom ha. Senko fo bi tika no mugidi. Ba na me so mo platform me mama for tia sia de kudi enti akana de agimi. Obokeles Oba America me ya chenatum. Today, I can open a case against Kennedy Japan or America. I still have the right to do it. Today. Met me be a case a good Kennedy so. Sane Dine see Orange County no. Maybe a case. Obokeles ameton. It shows the power of their information. Memma obin tina Ghana en tatao. Mema obi ntina Ghana or the radio so or the TV so you have the power to search for the information. You have the power to look for the information. You have the power, some information and any power no. On the first day, ni on betna PCFR no mako go.com. No mako Sky Sports. And no pabe 7:30 5:30 no mako trotro. Omo betna wa I say omo no omo free UK ahomachina no moba ni nyina ya internet. Omo betna internet so no mo kasa I say wo de wo she bomb. Today you have access to phone. Ubet me at the news na san kwasiafo ya betena be what ye they are all irrelevant now. Enti mema obi entna ho enjimiu busansam on se ende kwasiampanyi se nana akwai also a third force your friend saying cheda kwasiampanyi we cheda kwasiampanyi we ono nam Ghana because won say come the boys bi o ma say moa o mo 10 Ghana no mo social media no mo post ponche adan ya cheda aboa now you young man no when ska that's also ska na legitimate. Why don't you ignore politics and create opportunities? Politics in bit mo create juma because he's a criminal, because he's a thief, because on him say equally there are some people who are even older than him on Jimmy because of the metals bina yaso sama na watono because some comforting a here for they see him so on him answer because when you sika fibi they will do or die for him. Until we are capitalizing on the foolishness of the greedy ones who have nothing again in life. Once a young man be the chair na brabo see. Because as I sit here, say Nyankopon maye dwuma enyeska as a young Ghanaian. Why should I want to be president before I can change Ghana? Cheda ye or a criminal. And anywhere I meet him, I will tell him he's a thief. Or ye a very dirty riffraff. Ni boy we. No jaw to we. But you see, because some of the young people are foolish and greedy, omo social media no mu defend each other. Obusa the reason on tiase. Because ebima will say mpreko. They only need 10 Ghana, 20 Ghana to survive. Now say one kasa we creative enough. One kasa wa build or brabia. Then I will try my chada we bet will say or no more debate to make creative opportunity amount. You get what I mean? So me and say me sikeni at my age. Why do I have to be minister to change the lives of my people? Why do I need to go fight to be president to change? Because president, I cannot help the people. Because at the end of the day, I am stuck. I am stuck because right now, no, the running a now, some person be some entrepreneurship job, philanthropist job, because I mean to me here because I am the president. Every single money that comes to me, people are looking at it. I cannot even work as a president. I cannot do private business. So why do you tell me, say, when you're sick of fear, being too many president, the moment you are not president, you can help. It is so because you say me skinny. Mami be the president, I'm a the president, you cannot work. Ube the president or company cry, you cannot operate it. Ube the president, a or agenda to go up there and at the end of the day, steal from the people. Kwasia, boy Jimmy, mumutu dwana mudi chade chino, Jimmy boy, Jimmy niwe. You will think criminal way. Jimmy ni boy criminal boy way. Only ideas because the majority of the kids, young people following him. Jimmy, their lives, they've lost it. Majority of people from the church also almost creativity in their life. They're dirty. They just want attention. They just want people to think, say, hey, they see they know. If you have created something as a young man, Cheddar, you will not even look at him. At this point, 2024, you are looking up to a young man to become president before you can realize your dream. You're a fool. Now, you don't understand a presidency. The people of what we are saying to touch lives a lot. They are not in politics. A Jimmy Four, criminal boy way. People who touch lives, they were never in politics. They stay out of politics and force politicians to do things to favor the people. There are rich people who have never entered politics, but they call the shots. Because the politicians will have to create opportunity, not among and create avenues, you know. Into bar, they are not close to politics. They sit and tell the politician, me person me 50,000 a juma. Make sure this law works. Now, who are we a rich man? Who are president? Why not ever take a decision? Because you cannot step down and become a businessman at the same time as a president. Now, more young people did. Kwasi ache da we chini ade I don't know. Mun dwini ohu. Ma dwini na si at same pimu. We can hand over Ghana to Cheddar. Dey no be. Obey. Oh, Cheddar was ska. Kwasi ampe where was ska. Hey, okay, Cheddar was ska. Me afa Ghana man no nya dey. Obey president na dey no be. If he wants to help, he should do it right now. So was ska with them. Ka was ska good them na nkwa kwaji asase 200,000 acres. What's my fa Ghana youth 70,000. They are working on my farm. And you guys say, "Aha, we are bema." Kwasi ade na mankra koto kra. Eto de ntwem okra winti uni uska. Obodam. Osore na tailor for you usike deep pam kwasi ade ma show. Na nanam kura. Yesi e po bi onim nyansa, yesi e pejimijimi. Kwasi obi asika tibito obi ansem. Any fool can get money. Yani no, me chada me nyini cheno. I can send him around. Mu usika dantina sa de fia de kutekuta nam gane. Akronu sika mo de so so. Chada. Enti Ghanaians, mumbia mo adwenim. Sikani bia or edebia me ka check in the Japan me say, if you say you are a rich man, walk out of politics and create opportunities. Obia also was sikebi or politics no ye kronfo or ye wi. I'm telling you today. Any person who says is a rich man and telling you vote for me to be president or ye wi also body tributu onim nyansa. You are a rich man. Show me why you are rich. Anka kwasiane nam Ghana uwo sike wako Ashanti region was just 20,000 acres. Wako Volta 20,000. Bronga half 20,000. What's a higher farm? A pineapple. Aha. Mafani pa 100,000 ejuma. Oko ha 20,000. Omu nyina are producing. They say aha, we be a processing plant. Now be the president and say what to be say ejuma. We are boa. Do you know what you have to go through to get one bill passed? Well, mama Jimmy. And the boys were come for a dirty boys. A come. Now cheddar no nisi kere kwa the mo. E mo eguni fie in kram ofidio mo more than wo. No ama was saying 100 Ghana, 1,000 Ghana. Momo mu bi mo Jimmy. What is that dango to our politics there? But our political friends. Ibrahim Mahama, among some amount of politics, among your politics, so they have political friends. Because you're a businessman, you don't do politics, but you have political friends. You create your Parkway Sindum didn't call you politics, no sense in Nashi. And so Parkway Sindum, when he was a private businessman, he was doing well. You don't get into politics when you call yourself a smart, intelligent entrepreneur. You don't. You sit back. You pull the strings to let the politician do what you want. That is the only way, because Oba Kromha, the rich people, they make sure bills are pushed through Parliament. Send a lot of openings to create more opportunities. That's it. So they have a lot of lobbyists. They are paying them good money. I want to create this new gadget. I want to create this new kind of company. Right now, no, the taxes are a ban edgy or a company that creates air bottles, air too much. I want you to lobby. Get a senator to write a bill that bill no omomuye bottle we nyina no taxes omutua na bete so onya sa sika no do push na bill no go through near the taxes no so no be a bottle company no afani pa. He makes his money, he creates opportunities. Sana businessman yen kwasiafo ni nam Ghana dadam business ewurade nyankopon eni je Canada Japan ka so go di president so e kromfo asin fosu. Almost 30 years. When to be one job, he's a thief. He's a criminal. He's hopping from one cheese to another cheese. That is what they do. Tell them who's a majority of Ghana for you to do any Jimmy. A come emanipa Jimmy. ade ba ko ade bia okoda obo ho mpaye say mama onyankopon ema ni hia ohia dangerous. Me say ade ba ko ade bia okoda bo mpaye che nyankopon so onyi wo mfiri ohiem, but first oma ode in favor ohia etumi ma panyini okasa de sa aboa etumi ma maami a wawo beye edu papa a wawo beye enum otumi kasa sa aponchen ohia you have no idea. Jack yanko enim cheda echire wejimi cheda de da oso na telafo ya pempam ade bi ahye no so e kadeto se den yo ne nam Ghana nkofo so no so mu hwe junso ngu jimi we so ya so ko port bi ama no tim everade jagopo bibini. Oh no everade jagopo your career politicians and your businessmen. Actually we jimi e bia won tisa nyoma me ni we ase. Let me show you career politicians. John Dramani Mahama is a career politician. And career politicians, what they do is they force laws. They make sure that there are laws, rules that governs, that protects businesses, create opportunities. And you see, Obidi Joe Biden, or a career politician, he's not a businessman. All his life, he went to a Congress very young. His life has all been about making laws, protecting businesses, defending the country, making sure he's part of a discourse that will change the lives of people. Into a career politician, Obidi Mahama, or a career politician. So they go to parliament, they enact laws, they debate on it, they create opportunities through the laws they put out, defending, rejecting, allowing bills. Businessmen, what they do is they sit, the money they have, they need to double the money. How do they have to double them? How are they going to double the money? They need to do what? They need to create opportunities before they can double the money. The only way you can double your money is to employ. Now, for a businessman to make enough money, the laws are supposed to be conducive. Emrana ebokro ho Bible endwuma ho ban no, e say eyemra e favor no. It is opese of create adwuma no for ni pay adwuma. O say nipa na omo ye mra no, o make sure so obi akọ ne omo akokasa. Aka kyerem se mu de modwuma nie, mu na mo hye mra o parliament. Mu na mo ye we. Na emom sa tax amodi ato eye adaka we so omo ye etoa no. Sa tax do omuntumi nye toa do commit my 1,000 and omo ye 200 into ma fa nipa 10 adwuma. Sa moti sa tax na da etoa no so na omo betuma fa nipa 20,000 and omo nyina nye adwuma ye. Into sa lobbyists no go there, convince a politician will enact a law, it will favor the businessman will create opportunities, make money, create job opportunity. That is how it works. Into our career politicians, and we have businessmen. We are businessmen, not politics. I'll see shit. Wait, Jimmy, that is not your field. Hey, it is sometimes it is simple. Who information? Just learn, just read, just do your research. You will get it. That is how it works. Anything Pakwesi Ndum, he is not a career politician. Pakwesi Ndum could have been one of the powerful men in Africa. Senko stay out of politics. Pakwesi Ndum could have run Ghana's parliament without showing face, but he will get his work going through and employing more people in Ghana. That is how it works. It is Obi Jimika say, na Mahama Obaye no Mahama Sikaben. Mahama is a career politician. He looks at the law. He enacts the laws. He pushes it through. It's in a human and it's Oya Mahama interviewer. He does not need a book to tell you what was done in 2014, 2010, because that is his job. When he tell Mahama say, Uncle, Enkreti cement, onim ye Ibrahim Mahama nenim ye. Mahama does not know how to open a microfinance, but Mahama knows the laws that can protect a microfinance company to make it to prosper and to employ more people. There are two different people we are talking about here. Jimmy. Mama Queen, Mrs. You have something for me? Mr. B, what is it? Mr. B, what a go on? Cut it for me, cut it for me. Mr. S, cut it for me. Mr. B, cut it for me. We will come there. We will deal with it. All right, now there's something I want us to talk about, and it's got to do with this airport. Airport passenger service charge to be pegged to ticket value. You see, and the local airports, you know, Ghana domestic airports, you know, ticket, you know, you show ticket, you know, na ya tax the obet your account. Now, this is quite an interesting story, right? So I'll read this story now. This is what the story says. While the current regime charges a fixed amount of 5 cedis per passenger, irrespective of the price of the ticket, the new approach would ensure that the company collects a percentage of the value of the ticket. In Tiesiano, a flat rate, auto ticket be as a first class or domestic, say a DNC to a 5 cedis na utia etoso. Se sia de omusi omase o madwene. Baby a usiti ne wono ehun percentage na obetua. Okwa said this means that when a service charge is fixed at 10%, for instance, on a 100 Ghana cedi ticket, it will yield 10 Ghana cedis per passenger. And when the ticket cost increase to 1,000 per passenger, it will increase or it will accrue 100 Ghana cedis automatically. Into right now, no, baby, our bobre no, and who charge never charge you domestic airlines no. Minim somebody are quite international there. In terms of some catch them say. Sesia ne yesa ba ye betoto airfare nim domestic. Yesa betotum mo amokwo for plane no. Amanfo say tax na omo gym no because their companies are airports are taking care of that. They are also making money. Also TSC. And those companies, they have friends in government. There are companies at the airport, respective airports are. Omujuma say omubeton ticket amount, omube charge for airport services. So see, on some companies no are buying air. Na say, I was buying tum. Edi omu percentage ni biso count. And intina ye ba beto so. Enti see ano MPP are buying no. Omu de ba fie. Omu bo international ne wie. Ye de ba domestic. Enti ye be jemu. Medium ye sumafo. Now. Me who's our story when I'm Mibusa said there's something I want to ask. I'm just asking. My team today told me, say, boss, just ask. Because what we have, if we are you to me catch Ghana for. Now, sir, story way. When you go to the Kumasi airport, we are asking simple questions. When you go to Kumasi Airport, Kumasi International Airport, toll receipt, date 2024-704-12:20 p.m. Plaza, Kumasi New Terminal, booth number 1. Cashier, your friend Dorothy. Vehicle or cars. So park a car or airport will be at 5 cities. Kumasi International Airport and other airports in Ghana. There are companies that run that. And from our checks, you know, companies now fees in airport in a month they make something between 250,000 Ghana to 300,000 Ghana. Or the old Ghana now almost 3 billion. That's how much they make in a month every 30 days. Kasa a park or Kumasi International Airport. Now Osha receipt now. Yes, managed. Into company now, I'm asking a question here. Company now, your friend company no HDG Homes / Global Icon Agency. That means there are 2 companies. And now, omo operating system way Kumasi International Airport. First company near HDG Homes. That means it's a real estate company. And at the second company, create a partnership, running this kind of services. No, some companies you find Global Icons Agency. And you can see there say these 2 companies are the ones taking the money from the Kumasi International Airport. Makachemo, estimate wise, in a month they make about 250,000 to 300,000 Ghana. That is about 2 to 3 billion every 30 days. Ewo cars na ewura airport one. Okay. Now, I'm asking a question. This man, his name is Stephen Owusu. Stephen Owusu. I am asking. This man, Stephen Owusu, I'm just asking. I'm not sure. Or the head of legal, governance, regulatory, and research, Right to Information Commission. Oko Right to Information Commission, RTI now. Man, we on the head of legal, governance, regulatory, and research. Now, the question we are asking is say, company na ejiji sika ewo eye Kumasi International Airport a yefeno HDG Homes. Eye wan dia. Because that company no ewo laboni. A real estate company, but you can see say on the receipt now a work Kumasi International Airport amanfo je free ho no omo gigi eye cars omo park wo airport wo nyina no den sika. So I'm asking say these two companies eye HDG Homes any global icons no, especially HDGD Homes no eye one dia who owns it. What we know no say Mamemfa we into a global icons no omunie global icons no, when we did our search the we and say global icons no there, these are the people behind global icons. Meet global icons we mo ena sebio omono omo ehyechi omo say a digital platform, they create apps and the platforms. So these are the people behind global icons. Into Oshe, some of their clients are. They have been around for some time. Our clients need be any enterprise insurance, MMT, Metro Mass Transport, Airtel, EIB, Car Bank, Enterprise. Absolutely, they are there. Almost so EGGC can be a airport or almost a digital platform. I think they built. Now, when we did a check or we did our checks on global icons, the company was actually established in America by somebody. The developer is here in America. The developer of this global icons, he's here in America. For some reason, they have censored a lot of things. When you try to go in to find the people behind global icons, you don't see it, which is fine. Nipana or developer applications, the developer of the whole thing is here in America with me. For some reason, we have been able to uncover the person who is behind global icons. But for now, I just wanted to show you say two companies, NAGG Sikano Airport. Now the question is, the company called HDG. This HDG, does it belong to this man? Because you see, when you look at the company registration of HDG, sorry, I'm trying to get the name, only say Edino Dawson. So I will check the company registration and I want to show you this. It says, Nipana company is registered in his name or in their names. You can see these are all questions I'm asking. I'm asking questions. I am not saying I'm asking because later I can't see me actually. So I will check a company registration. You can see clearly this is director's details. HDG NA. It's registered in Ghana. You can see secretary details and your friend Matthias Goodman on his secretary tin number no company capital 100,000 Ghana. You can see all that. Oko directors now you will see this. Messias, I told you to do something for me today. Messias, it will share the details now. Business details. A company type, a private limited. Entity name HDG Homes Limited. Registration number CS blah 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 blah. So you can see it is a registered company in Ghana. Now so check it GD for na opese uhu the directors of the company. The directors of the company, no, this is what you see. You see this. This is what you see as directors of the company. Directors no nipa mienu. Secretary no nipa bako. The director's name is Stephen Owusu. And the second director's name is Vera Owusu. I want to ask, is the director this man? Is it the same man who is the head of legal, governance, regulatory, and research? RTI, and I'm asking. And his name is Stephen Owusu. So I'm just asking, say, is it the same Stephen Owusu or a director? RTI, or a government appointee, at the end of the day, or a public servant, on one and the company, no, the contract to basically provide the services at Kumasi International Airport and every month they make over 200,000 Ghana. I'm asking because if this is the same man who is the owner of HDGR, then it means say we need to be asking him questions. From what we know, no contract now HDG Enyano Kumasi International Airport, any other airport, no, it was so sourced. I want to ask him, as somebody who has a position at the RTI, if today I send or I request for that contract, how his company secured the contract, I'm not saying it belongs to him, or I'm questioning. Say, is it right for somebody who works at RTI with a government with a portfolio like that, or to be a director of a limited liability company to get a deal like that at the Kumasi International Airport? Now, if a journalist decides to say, or per se, or be researching and or be busa questions to be, or per information be about HDGR, are you sure this guy, his position at RTI, no, they are going to actually furnish the journalist with all the information he or she needs? I'm asking. Because when there's conflict of interest, it becomes difficult for anybody to access any information. Our information in the say, company I cannot confirm here. I'm just asking. If it is for him, he should just come out and say it is for him. Because we have the TIN number, and if the TIN number is his TIN number, then it means the company belongs to him. And in a year registration in etoha, because the TIN number there no will show say because Ghana will be our one TIN number, unique TIN number. So if the TIN number, which is P00344033787, belongs to Stephen Owusu, I would like to know. And head RTI legal now or sour company Sika Kumasi International Airport. The question here is, the contract was so sourced that I can tell you for a fact. The contract this HDG company Kumasi International Airport, it was so sourced. The question is, what called for the sole sourcing of that contract? Mr. P. Mr. S, Mr. C, and Mr. P. So I'm just asking this man a simple question. Tomorrow, when person be better baby, I can be a ton so say yes, man. What we say? So, Mr. P, I'm mastery. So let me end this here. Say my production team will give me fucking. I'm telling you, over here rough. Mr. P, guys, don't say anything again. Don't send me any information. Let me do my job. My production team will give me I beg you. I'm asking this man. It's a simple question. Does he own HDG? If the contract was sole sourced, what called for the sole sourcing? And he being at the RTI, I want to ask a simple question. So Obi Basse or Babe information about HDG, their activities. Is he going to allow this to happen? This man, I want to ask, ne papa any Accra Mall owner, the man your friend Stephen Owusu Achauno, ne papa no ana. I want to know, Is Stephen Owusu's father the Accra Mall owner? Because Stephen Owusu's father, so on any Accra Mall owner now, I know for a fact that Accra Mall owner, he was very, very instrumental. Time and for power, no? And I don't want to go there, but these are just questions I wanted to ask. Ochina, we need information on this. Into Obia information, I've put in numbers there. I've put in company registration. Say no, please let me know. We will try to reach out to him, and then we'll come back here and rectify it. Say, oh, enyo noa na ebia e will be for and they're the owner of the owner of HDG. HDG also recently they signed a contract with EcoBank to build a develop estate around Kumasi International Airport. Don't forget. Let me get you the story. Senebeya Ube who say HDG, it's a company. They are really into serious business. They recently signed a contract. Now, omo eba be develop and also a estates around Kumasi International Airport. Besides, get me, Mr. P. Besides, get me that story quick before. Let me show that so that people will know. They actually Omni EcoBank. I'm sorry, HDG Omni EcoBank signed a mortgage financing recently and chair to develop a year in Kumasi International Airport. Omokwako see in 9 acres because unim say a real estate company. And into Mibusa questions way. So I want to know if this man is the same person who owns HDG or no asuna enya sa contract or no asuna ejuma RTI. I'm just asking these simple questions. And this is the story I was talking about. I don't want to say something because my customer should be. So EcoBank HDG Homes sign mortgage financing partnership agreement. We're 2023 year and almost signing here. So I want to know, does it belong to the same man who works at RTI? It's a simple question. I'll come back to this matter. Now, mama yanko enim na yenjuja insembim. Yeah, I got it, boss. I got it. All right. So, the next thing on the bill, Mr. P, munjai dia way, But before I go on, sa dia way, there's me say munim dia mede ba ade way.
Sammeldung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen. Sammeldung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn. Sammeldung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
All right, thank you very much. Mama Yantia, you might do so. Yeah, call for a commercial break. That is Paul Ademochri. Matisse, yes, Paul Ademochri say, or can the show didn't say the woman is a family friend. Abua. Paul Ademochri, Abua, or see as a green or tree. This girl is a family friend. Make sure what DB. You are a dirty man, you Paul. You are a dirty man. You are a very dirty man. You are a dirty man. Ghanaians, no kid. A Caribbean you also ben or bar. You are a bad man. You are a very filthy, dirty man. But I'll come to your matter. Matters I will say, oh, the lady is a family friend. Oh, really? Oh, really? And I said, you Paul, I don't want you. Oh, I feel I'm the kind of person you are. You. Yanko yenim.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster. Okay, so where do we go?
My team catch up is there. Paul Ademoche say, lady ni say, or drafty legal response to us. Let the lady draft it. Kwasia. You are raping women around and threatening women, destroying people's marriages. Also say, the lady is your family member and the lady's lawyer is writing a legal response to us. Ma, let me lawyer and chambra. Now I thought you were going to write a legal, your lawyer was going to write to us. And I won't get it. Paul, I thought you were going to make your lawyer write to us. So if you know we are case, you have murdered sleep. Paul Ademoche, me, I said you have murdered sleep and you sleep no more. You have murdered sleep. You will not sleep again. The lady is your family friend. Now, lady no, I don't know about Tomba, Kwasia, or family man, or Busiani Babano. Now, me just because we Busiani, Antiquansma, on the wall, no, and a Mukon, Oba, any Obusiani, no, a boa. You are a very filthy man. A very filthy man on drugs. Very filthy. School bako. It gets me. You are a disease. You are stinking. Everything about you is wrong. You disgrace the woman you have married. Disgrace your children. You are sleeping with men and sleeping with women. Doing drugs. Filthy man. Stand on TV. And you are such a stinking man. God is supposed to strike dead. You are a two-faced stinking pig. Paul. Oma Christosumia time. Obon, you stink. In a serious country, come back to TV sumpobium. You want to go sit on a roller coaster. You want next, we should go to the roller coaster. What time? Sika over 1 million euros that got down with Germany. Kwasia obanti. You have murdered sleep. Me bait you and what tom. I said you have murdered sleep and you will sleep no more. Let's move on. Say, the lady's lawyer. Hey! Now let me show you this. You see this story? The comedian of the century. Hey, Mahamudu Bawumia Akambibi. It's a lie. Don't listen. Or see. Government to implement a new policy which will see to the provision of road equipment for every district to improve roads. Bawumia is a liar. Obwa. I keep telling Ghanaians and my northern brothers and sisters, the NPP don't respect you. And Mahamudu Bawumia right now, he's up there in the north, lying every single day. Listen to this clown and the lies he went to say in the north. This is Bawumia.
Your concern for the people of Mirugu. And that concern is about your roads. That is a big concern in the entire constituency. And the MPP has taken a bold decision. We are saying that there are many roads in many districts that can be made motorable. And so, just as we have done one district, one factory, one constituency, one ambulance, one village, one dam, and all of that, we now have a new policy that we are going to implement, which basically is the District Road Improvement Program. Every district is going to be given a set of road equipment to work on your roads. Every district. I am happy to note that all the equipment that we have ordered has arrived. And on Wednesday, I'll be in Accra in the morning. The president will commission the district road improvement project, and every district will get a set which includes an excavator, a backhoe loader, wheel loaders, graders, compact rollers, tipper truck. Every district will have a set of equipment so that the roads that are not motorable, we will be making them motorable. And we are going to be assigning the 48 engineers from the military to work with every district in working with this equipment to deal with
wabre. You see, they also the promise that they say, "Wako kra excavator fra bruchap, ako go for we omo Jimmy." Into district bia ba beji excavator. Omashi excavator be 3,000. The omo into mansion no, eno mako painting wo de aba. They go for you. Ba omi asa se no wako sirem. O se district bia oni ekufu adakọ rent eye omakoto eye excavator harvesters omaba yebema district bia eye excavator plower inti se ne bia potholes bambu kromu a district assembly for ni nyina benya excavator ba kodo bia dwini kwan so inti esia no o say every district in Ghana omo de excavators aba yebema obia de omo de ben se on bedwudwu kwan so ewo omo district. Is this new? Is this something new? Is this something that has been implemented already? District assemblies, no, omo excavators, omo sa nyomana, omo de clinic kwan so and I say omo de reshape kwan. Do they have it already? Is it something that has already been done? Let's go back to 2015. I'm sure idea. 2015, government procures heavy equipment. What was it for? 2015, government procures heavy equipment. What was those equipment for? Now, when you read a story, this is what it says. 2015 ends in all power. Accra, March 23rd. Ghana News Agency. The government has procured some heavy equipment to facilitate road works in the rural areas and to reduce the associated financial burden on district assemblies. And these are buying excavators, equipment, reshape kwan, Emma, district, ni asene be ya. Pressure emeda de abane so kese nyoman kitinkiti bi wo in 2015 and this year buying ade we. Now the equipment include 20 payloaders, 20 tipper trucks, 60 graders, 10 excavators, 5 bulldozers and some service vans to help maintain the equipment. And this year by in 2015, Eddie Sanyoma will buy 20 payloaders, 20 tipper trucks, 60 graders, 10 excavators, 5 bulldozers. Yechema district said about the district will be reshaping their own small route. Also in the 2024. I think about Umiaka Wasam say a new Nimian Samsu with Jimmy. Ade Mahama 10 years ago no. I think about Umiaka Wasamo. Ma wonu ba Umiani message o. Na mono munya would send no wabre ono anka so wabre 20 years old and the district when he was president omunyina Wednesday omo bank cry. It has been done long time. Okay, story now. Mr. Neil Antevandapoy, the Deputy Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, said with the procurement of the equipment, district assembly would not have to buy or hire such equipment during road works, but would only need to request for equipment, fuel them, and cater for other minor expenses. Neil Antevandapoy and the reason why the NDC government did this in 2015 was because they didn't want the government to take that load into na omo boama district assemblies, enya excavators, payloaders to take care of business, small basic kwan district omo reshape kwan no. 2024 ba omi asa the policy. Now who read this story niko enima. This is what it says. Mr. Emmanuel Kojo Ejekum, Deputy Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, said the equipment was acquired through parliamentary approval of a partnership between Ghana and Germany-based Exim Bank. Enti NDC abane ko parliament ko approval and omne Exim Bank eka omutribo ho yes adwumadie no in 2015 omode sa equipment ni nyina abaye. Kwasiafo, have they gone to parliament to do anything? No. Where did they get money to bring these things in? No. These are criminals. Excavators no muwia no eno mako painting wotema eno mo change ties no eno mo dey akosi Independence Square say ye the excavators aba. Me can no natural fact na me no. Now he said the ministry realized the need for the equipment when the poor state of rural roads was brought to the fore by traditional leaders and district assemblies during the ministry's National Sanitation Day tour. On September na NDC was near National Sanitation tour. Ahemfo any district assembly for the catch that bind say ye nyoma way na ye de ye kwan nti district assembly bia enya payloader omunya eye de excavators omunya eye vans aban no supplier district assemblies ni nyina nim. He said though district assemblies were doing their best, they were not able to tackle the problem alone, and since rural development was also a responsibility of the ministry placed the issue before government. President John Dramani Mahama, who inspected the new equipment, these are facts, they are date 23rd 2015. President John Dramani Mahama, who inspected the new equipment, said the nature of roads in rural areas was a major drawback, and allowing district assemblies to hire or purchase their own equipment in the past had not proved to be effective. He said the equipment will be delivered into the depots. He said the equipment will be divided into 3 depots, northern, middle, and southern, so that they could be dispatched easily when district assemblies were in need of them. And I quote, this equipment can also be used for waste management and for clearing some of the huge garbage heaps that we see. So aside the road intervention, there's also going to be an assistance with sanitation. End of quote. He said he expressed pleasure also with the sea service vans, saying that it was proper maintenance of the equipment that was going to ensure true value. In this end there, o sorry anopa na obeti se Mahamudu Bawumia say ono kofa ade bia ba district assemblies ye ba be ye kwan ye de ba ya ye dada e wo dada. It is not a policy. Afa mo hu se Bawumia nka no kore adwene ni nya adwuma maka kire mo Bawumia ni asem fufuru bia ka kire mo. Bawumia, he has nothing new to tell you. Jandam no ye gu no. Some people for independence coach na no some the excavators be about omoboa. It has been done long time. Go to the district assemblies, they can all give you receipts of what NDC and John Mahama did. These things have been done. Mrs. So say NPP BBA John Mahama ne NDC adi oma ye wie dada o. The NPP has never come up with any new idea. Omuni bi. They can't think. A slogan. Copy and changing of people's policies. Sa no ya free SHS and progressively free SHS ne go for buy. Ya nti krom ha. Eya de NAP ni eni years wo ho. Eya sada ni one mba no meka so my NDA. These people have not created anything new. They have not created anything new. They are liars. Ignore Mahamudu Bawumia na mmianka sempa. Samu wo mo wenze no mu jimi o mka mu furu ade o ya ne kra dada we enya adze furu bia. Dollar no was 16 mo fambra form. Yanko enim. Bawumia there is ignorant. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Now this is a very now here na me no kan Bawumia o kan se omo the excavator ba eba hwe asenso bu acha de bi oye. And they are sorry ya. Eh radi Ghana pa mistake ben ya ene sa no. Yes, Ministry of Roads and Highways omo the apaba. Engofo any copy omo the apaba app there. Yes, introducing maintain my road. It has asenso bu achi ne kon I set it fork. Asenso bu achi so no be roads minister Ofribantama. Mesi gofo yo mo Jimmy papa. Wait, now asenso bu achi se ono so the app bi aba ye mehwe app asenso bu achi mo me mpre na or see ya any roads minister and or see introducing maintaining my road, the new way to report road defects in Ghana. Into asenso bu achi se the ministry na koye app na app from the aba no support ho man tema now the aba no be report year of roads in the area no almost like your app say report to potholes go away e go what me o there you go. Let's say asenso bu achi di akofa body or say my first second one advert no so or say asenso bu achi road ministry say report potholes and other road defects with your phone. Call 030-700-701. It's year of roads. You see, I don't talk about the coin. Inti say the app aba. Into just enkregwa. Na so hu poto pe. No try the picture. Now the senior brothers so watch one cry. No we tu nipa ye kon cry. No fi nipa friend cry. No ma ba ye. Enkofo so bu fi aba mu. Se si ade me ankasa no esi ade. Se si ade me ankasa me okay. Se si ade me ankasa no ameme. Right now, what I can tell you is Mumbai. I'll do that. I know. And can forward somehow you me say. Right now, I'm saying, yeah, my main. Yeah, we a year of roads, no. Yeah, the year of potholes recovery aba. What the potholes recovery fund about? As I so watch. Me say. Me say. As I so watch. Yet you had next week or the year of potholes recovery levy or the potholes recovery levy. Yet yeah, so I app mamo. Monko busa the app on the ball. Some way Jimmy. Me say ye nimu nyansa ye Jimmy. And your man people for Jimmy for abetra so. Okay, yes, ye. Me see next week or as I so watch the bill by Parliament say a potholes recovery levy or the beba. What my app Sebe report to potholes. Why nya kwan no? Enkwase fu gede say omo ye kwan chen Kwame Nkrumah and the almost had the app aba say who pothole catch it obo. Now kwa ye kwan na e kwan be ne ya in 4 years potholes abede da so abofunu. Meba be friend line no. Me friend line Yes, call 030-700-701. Google Play and App Store ni na ho. Omo Jimmy. Why a year of road? A quan papa ben we are say a year less than 2 years. Ye ka say potholes abaso. Enkofu we Jimmy. Omanka sin the shoot in the photo. They have no knowledge about governance. How can the whole government build an app say people should report potholes? This is ridiculous. This does not make any sense. I say Jimmy. I see Nimunyansa. This way they say twerps, the same twerps, saying so Oma ya kwan chen obi a Kwame Nkrumah kura ma. Why ya kwan chen Kwame Nkrumah? Ema ndi etiama ekwan we ye undu 8 years. Ekwan tutuma why ya app. We want to ask Asenso Boache. App no oye saying how much did he spend? You should tell us. Asenso Boache beka jam say app no or spending $200,000, $2 million. See it here. I want the ministers at Parliament, the MPs, to just ask Asenso Boache how much did the app cost? Ghana. Mumusa Asenso Boache say app no cost saying somewhere Jimmy. Now Asenso Boache we no hwade. And then I'm next month we are going to launch our ministry of education TV station. Almost education minister say next month that Lumba TV and that Lumba TV. Katrina Foku said the end. Or no baby that Lumba TV. Say see, I almost say almost baby. Every you do with you. I mean, Catholic Afuku said that day. Let me hear if I'll find the video. Oh, this didn't die. Oh, I didn't have make a find. Oh, I'm trying to find that Lumba TV. Educhum said also better the TV. Educhum said next month ya also better TV. Now also be a TV now. The omoba say Ghana education service also better the TV. Next month, you be launch a year education TV state Ministry of Education TV to Bakodo. Good evening. This country, we have come forward when it comes to education. And across the bridge, you can see that the free SHS has inside and the country. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, Tiana go for about power. And also maybe that Lumba TV.
period of time in our first year, we have also been in talks with a private sector operator who is in the business of placing Ghanaian content at the disposals of viewers throughout the world. And the artists are signed on to produce popular content, including already existing content that will run as a series in the name of the artist. And it's already showing on most of your mobile phones. This Sunday, today's Monday, this Sunday, I would like to invite most of you who will have the time on a Sunday to be at Accra Mall in partnership with this private sector person. We are launching Ejako TV. We'll be premiering at Accra Mall in an effort to promote local content. Local content. On Sunday, barring any obstacle, another one in the offing for music is Daddy Lumba TV, a channel that will be ready next month. So we launched the first one for Ejako, and the next one will be Daddy, and we're doing it in phases. A lot of our artists will be transitioned onto this mobile TV, and it's already in Zambia. They're showing it in the UK. They're showing it in the US, and Nigeria will be next month. So imagine putting money in the pockets of our artists.
8 years. If you watch it. I'm buy that maybe Ejako TV. Ejako kwasi abenyiwe and be Daddy Lumba TV. And you know the Daddy Lumba TV and Ejako TV. Adiachi Emma omo free power. Can't resist on be TV. Eh, afi we dey ready o. Na mo ankasa mo koya na mo ba ye Jimmy. He. So you Ghana na koto about people we Jimmy Captain Smart. For once I agree with him. We are Ghana ni ne. Now say okoto abama NPP we Jimmy. I can't bosoma miensa ni akoto aba. Asime sisi obeti TV, obebie TV obeka free messages one sebo ho. Why is he cannot go be a TV though? Alright, go for me juma we. Ebia want the Katina Fuku kan Daddy Lumba TV.
Sector operator who is in the business of placing Ghanaian content at the disposals of viewers throughout the world. And the artists are signed on to produce popular content, including already existing content that will run as a series in the name of the artist. And it's already showing on most of your mobile phones. This Sunday, today's Monday, this Sunday, I would like to invite most of you who will have the time on a Sunday to be at Accra Mall in partnership with this private sector person. We are launching Ejako TV. We'll be premiering at Accra Mall in an effort to promote local content. Local content. On Sunday, barring any obstacle, another one in the offing for music is Daddy Lumba TV, a channel that will be ready next month. So we launched the first one for Ejako, and the next one will be Daddy, and we're doing it in phases.
What did you kind of? The first one is Ejako, the next one will be Daddy. Yeah, we on Pamon for an antafruji. Oh yes, I'm going to say I can't bra. Jimmy, for an antafru called a fobo or that omi on Pamono. The wolf. Now, Asime sister on also be a TV. Mumbutanzana, sir. GBC ne go na omu Jimmy omo GBC no dentina GBC no. Me say adentina GBC was a TV no esi wo ye den GBC ne si wo ye den. Ade no nko GBC no omu create show ma no. Ana GBC no omu ko ha bawu emmoa. He. I'm sure they be see what happened. Maka just MPP for me emmoa he. Me di o matema ne me ni agye he muntie how akumsin.
They need to change their candidates.
Oh.
Yes. Because she's not on top of issues.
Why do you say that?
She's not on top of issues in Kaswa.
Why do you say that?
Yes. You see, if she wants to do chew and poor, she should sit down and learn well. So when you are chewing and you are pouring, you have your facts. Okay?
Munjai, sir.
Yes, you need change. Change your candidate. Because she's not. She's not. They need to change her.
I beg you.
Or you're not.
I beg you. I beg you. I beg you.
I believe that.
I beg you.
I believe we will debate on issues. I believe we are here as intellectuals. I believe we are here as matured minds.
But I'm matured than you.
We are here to debate on issues.
I beg you.
We are here to debate on issues.
My second
we are here
daughter
to
is 30 years.
debate on issues.
My third child is 33 years.
Say what you want to say.
But respond to her
what you want to
question.
say. In your Olympic behavior, say what you want to say.
Please respond to her
Say
question.
what you want to say. In your Olympic
I beg you. Let her respond to your question. Honorable, she asked some questions. Kindly respond
I'm going
to them.
respond.
Okay, please respond.
That is why I started by saying that she
If
should
you cannot sell your
product,
products, are you blaming them? If you cannot sell your products, if you cannot sell your products, don't blame the marketer.
Now, I beg you.
No, but if you cannot sell your products, don't blame the marketer.
She's going to respond to your questions
so she should
now.
respond.
That's what she's about to do.
That is what is important.
So allow her to do
we
that.
We are here and
allow
a
her
lot of people are listening to us, so she should respond.
Allow her to respond.
Momo consensus uncle for free some ministers. How are Kumsin? Oh, and sound ring. I saw Tonton Kwaleba Bokina. You busa a question. You are a minister and an MP. You are no was obeyed 32. A buffunu. When you Musum say AK-47 too. Ote sa e wana obotuo. When you munkam say a mobile gase. You busa a question who can say obey the 30 years or chain. Now yen Jimmy Yanka obetuma be minister. These are the people. The young lady is telling you, answer the question. We are here for an intellectual discourse. It is not about the NDC changing their MP. NDC can decide to bring anybody else. It's up to you to show that you are smart, you are intelligent, you deserve that position. Or chain. Who cares? When you question their intelligence or some when you question their intelligence or some miyemuba oba enkwara obo jantra wo mu na miyemuba enyini uyemuba kronfon na yanyan den wona yebusa okwehe wona yebusa okwehye motete Ghana na jimi ote ho osoro na watwetuo na wonya nkwasiafo bi di nechi na I am very sure say this lady are all contesting no sa na call you no. You see how intelligent that girl is. You saw how confident she is. How Akumsin cannot join sentences. How Akumsin on to mean join aqua with fish farm and going to mean define it. Now politics say Jimmy NT. Some people have been to school, they will still stand in the queue and vote for this cow. Your MP, change your MP. It's not on to me on brofwe do on to me ponkasa. Now we obet making kind contract at Tiasia sign. What say you soon? Yes, ya no I was obeying. Wa kwara ba kwe di 30, ba kwe di 32. Unim nyansa, a wompom nyansa unibi. And my daughter, one is 30, and one said, answer the questions, Bulu. Bulu cho. Neke. Answer the question and stop the seke. Mam Raimwaha, neke. Answer the questions and stop the neke. And stop the seke. Some questions someone yatra wa masa girl mami we abrewa we. Or you go for the girlfriend tea. Now on an parliament, ya we minister. She cannot even express herself. When you watch this, it's so disheartening. And Mguasiano is beyond bar.
They need to change their candidates.
Oh.
Yes. Because she's not on top of issues.
Why do you say that?
She's not on top of issues in Kaswa.
Why do you say that?
Yes. You see, if she wants to do chew and poor, she should sit down and learn well. So when you are chewing and you are pouring, you have your facts. Okay?
Munjai, sir.
Yes, you need change. Change your candidate. Because she's not. She's not. They need to change her.
I beg you.
Or you're not.
I beg you.
I believe that.
I beg you.
I believe we will debate on issues. I believe we are here as intellectuals. I believe we are here as matured minds.
But I'm matured than you.
We are here to debate on issues.
I beg you.
We are here to debate on
Honorable.
issues.
My second
We are
daughter
here to
is 13 years.
debate on
I
issues.
understand,
So say what you want to say.
But respond to
Say
her
what you want to
question.
say.
She-
In your
she's done.
Olympic
Yes.
behavior, say what you want to say.
Please respond to her
Say what
question.
you
Now,
want to say. In your Olympic
I
behavior.
beg you. Let her respond to your question. Honorable, she asked some questions. Kindly
I'm
respond
going
to them.
to respond.
Okay, please
That
respond.
is why I started
Sell your
by
product.
saying that she
If
should
you
let
cannot
me
sell your
school
product,
her.
are you blaming them? If you cannot sell your
yeah.
products, if you cannot sell your products,
Nah,
don't blame the marketer.
Nah, I beg you.
No, but if you cannot sell your products, don't blame the
She's
marketer.
going to respond to your questions
she should
now.
respond.
That's what she's
That
about
is
to
what
do.
is important.
So allow her to do
We are
that.
here and
Allow
a
her
lot
now.
of people are listening to us.
When you are chewing and pouring, wait. Hey, ready? One more kosala to abama how comes Mojimi Papa. Ready, Jacopo. Ah. Moi, muto abama how comes in. Ready, Jacopo. Na aqua obajimi wait for. When you are chewing and pouring, you have to understand that when you are chewing and pouring, we're a minister or a cabinet minister. Otumisi sanko fodi ni chiko abrochire. Oba moto 7 di nenim, 7 di nechi. VW V8, V9, V12 no team. Our police for miensa. Mienu tini fie na ba kudi nechi. Every day bi obeto ni tubia etuane ka alawa den. Wey. Ena moti Ghana air pump sikagu sa money box we mu. Eh. How akumsin? Or ye educated illiterate. Say case will be educated illiterate or to which really dingwa. You ready? How Akumsin does not deserve to come close to member of parliament seat. Enye Jimmy na ye Jimmy enye MPP na ye Jimmy Fwa. How can you present such a person say ombedi Ghana for nim na onye den on se so mabrabo. How Akumsin na Jimmy? How Akumsin we Jimmy? Yen to me mfana nya hwe, chewing and pouring. When you are chewing and pouring, we know I know abobi enka kenkontra. When you enkofo da hu di wechi, e wo baby out no. Now I am very sure say, and I have the belief, how Akumsin otwi 2024 botu amumbodi tuonku no. Say how Akumsin Oma obia twituo ewo the constituency. Anybody how Akumsin armed. Nipa no mu so kutatu a munkunu ntontwene. How Akumsin na ankasa otwituo a munkuno. Ah. How Akumsin atwituo abo obi tuo kuno. We da wote ho munhwe asede nguru so. How Akumsin election day. Or the tax be aba modos so mumbo munko mumbo mutuo nko mo. Because if you don't do it, how Akumsin will do it again. How Akumsin, Ekufuado, onye Jimmy Fua, anka he will never give How Akumsin any ministerial job. After what happened in 2020, after How Akumsin admitting on TV, Semena me bold tuono as a member of parliament in public at a voting area, Ekufuado oye Jimmy Fua, anamunim. Nanado danko Ekufuado, oye Jimmy Fua. He only supports foolishness. For a member of parliament to even admit on national television, say, I shot the gun at a polling station. Now, yasa sorry, I'm the cabinet minister. Ekufuado is a fool. Because I say more reasonable. It's more than a person who be who say they don't deserve to be in power. What do you want to see again? A dear na person. Now look at this. Oh, Sandra, na meka miankasa me member of parliament asem kweku kwatin. Me catch him say sakwa no or throat cancer or babewu nti na okeka sa nkwa say catch them. You cannot trust kweku kwatin or ye rio. Nipa baako or say I won't support a Black West bill to bar public officials from buying state assets without a buy-in from both sides of parliament. Ablakwa ako parliament say opese o de bill bi ba na sa bill no ebesi sebio aban mu nipa bia ho kwan say ontumi nto Ghana ejapade akwa we yarefo we kokuko aten oboase West MP we oyare o wenya throat cancer obewu nansen a o say unsupported yen ablakwa akwa we nendre che obegina ka say ai omo di Ghana sika nyina ewie era ne de Ponzi scheme enkofo say waya ade we do kan okra hwe onim so obewu. Now, some person who the character of a man who does not speak the truth. Yeah, or say he will never support a black ever parliament ever protecting Ghana a good a Japadie. Send your beya politician and to mean dino. Kwasi Ampe was say penema black one for bill number and the obesoriatia. This is the same person who turned around to tell us and say, oh, I can't keep supporting decisions that will hurt my children's future. Into decision na a black wa edeba a baby protected the children's future. No, he cannot support it. Into so catch say I cannot keep supporting decisions that will hurt my children's future. That's also that no catch say the bill a black wa edeba a baby a protecting them future. Send your beya ikufu ne busuafo ne brand champo mo enwia guy or say no dear unsupported. This guy is dying. Anamu hu so owu. He is dying inside. Kweku Kwating is sick or with throat cancer. The guy is dying inside. He is confused. He knows he's going to die. Onim say on chawa sasi so, but his brain doesn't work. The hypocrisy is not allowing him. Anytime I catch up with asefo, moton kwasiaba mo ho be chiremo. On kwasiaba maton be 8 years or 12 years. On Kweku Kwating. Onfa kuraba mpomba aboase mumu bi to wo say ye dia ponchi bi susu a he mo be breche mponche boasefo ni bi mo ewrade me say some say ye dia ponchi bi susu no she NPP kala mbeto ama no mo be breche nsa mponche no mo boasefo ni bi sa NPP ehu se mumu bi mo agimi MPP who say mumu boasefo ni bi ne mumu bi MPP fo am Ghana mum pese mo de ma adwene beto aba no MPP who say mumu bi mo agimi enti se mo say oboase ye de aponchi besusu kura mo beto ama na mo be brache mponche on sende mo bre mum baba awa ene emranti a ende omokope bibi kakredi omo sore pani abo mu tu ato atwene hwan e ka mo asema mamo kwase ampanyi na o ka mamo no tenkran ene odi jantrafo wonya throat cancer motuma na obewu emfa no ho we wie sika de hwe no ho yare campaign time obegina mpo a ontumi nkasa okasa kese ani minimu bete Kevin is freezing, right? I don't know what's happening. Everything here is perfect. It might be your internet. So the honest truth is NPP4 have never respected Ghana for Kweku Kwating 2 days ago in Samoka. Now, when you put his two statements side by side, he's lying to you people. Now, I'm sure I have said this over and over. Me say, Sama mi we tiwa adodankwa. Se Ghana ye a serious nation. She should not go close to anything called security. Upobia oye one of the worst security couples in the history of the Republic of Ghana, Emamiwe. And sometimes when you say these things, I and the people who are close to you think say you're personal. And I'm going to say this. I didn't want to say this. There was a time a friend of mine, a friend, I did a story on this woman. And this very good friend of mine, also a US. And I know he's listening to me. Or a Ghana ni sometimes also politics one sem kakra or come mine and one sem ni ade. And this my friend was telling me, oh Kevin, Matis why antiti wa story be or ye nipa say. Sama ameno na o ka bibi say oba America habe ye study ne mba bi wa ha. Kevin sama ameno unhun one on one da or ye nipa say. Na dia wo kan nyina no sanka unya time mpo nanka o friend na nko no di nkomo anka ba hu se oye nipa se na me ka kire madam fo no se it is not about the friendship I may establish between myself and this lady. It is about her job ethics. And this my friend knows himself. My friend was defending this woman because also call Ghana mrebino. No maybe koto and kanyama ami we ya. And I'm saying that is fine. But her work ethics is wrong. The woman is bad news. She's not supposed to go close to anything called security. Consistently, this woman has breached the ethics. She has breached the laws that make somebody qualified to be at the head of an institution like Yoko. From the time this woman was at a CID office, her conduct, her deliberate lies, her hypocrisy, her way of covering up crime, she was not supposed to make it to this point. And I told my friend, as much as you like this woman because maybe or your favor be my Ghana, maybe I say be Ghana, may here favor nti, I have to basically ignore my principles and not to question her job ethics. No, I told my friend, I can't do that. Because Madam Tiwano say police training no koyero say obey very honest with Ghana for onim says she does not qualify to be in the position she is today. She knows. Mona Mokas we took about America by courses. She knows the principles. She knows the ethics that governs her job. She knows things you are supposed to do and things you are not supposed to do. For a long time, I can say, thank you, I respect Ghana, I respect you when you're a serious nation. Madam Tiwa is not supposed to go close to anything called security. One, it does not matter the number of courses she has taken or the number of years she has stayed in the police service. She does not have what it takes to lead. She is not qualified in terms of somebody being there, being focused, and somebody being truthful, somebody adhering to the rules and regulations of Nejuma. She can take all the course in the world, but when she does not adhere to the principles and ethics of her job, she does not deserve to live in that office. And continuously, in Sembebraba, I was saying, Abai Weni President, this woman should have been fired a long time. Me say, you see, sometimes people think I hate people. Me too, I mean, who that? And I never wish her bad. And I don't have anything personal because why should I hate Tiwa? Me who that? Me name that. I am looking Tiwa as a public servant. I'm looking at her as somebody who is supposed to diligently do her job. It is a metna. Now because Tiwa 1, Tiwa 2, Tiwa 3, she does not deserve her. Look at what I'm talking about, her job. The job we gave her, has she lived up to expectations? That's all. And now look at this story. Mami Tiwa misled me to attack Adam Bona. NPP's Nana Owusu appear. A member of the communication team of the New Patriotic Party, Nana Apia Owusu, says he was misled by the Director General of the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Mami Tiwa Adodankwa, to attack security analyst Dr. Adam Bona in the wake of the impasse between the Yoko boss and Dr. Bona. Now, recently, in Tokobi, an exchange of words be about between Mr. Bona or a security analyst and Madam Tiwa. In the news, Madam Tiwa herself and Mr. Bona's wife confirmed say Madam Tiwa for phone a threatening. Jesus Christ. Where did our principles go? This woman used her office to intimidate somebody's wife. And it's not like it's hidden. It has been confirmed. She went further to lie to somebody to attack that's the woman's husband, Bona. Now the question here is, why are we still allowing this woman to occupy the office of Yoko? Ghana ne nipa bidia. Setiwa de dankwa ye pamuni free Yoko no ebegu. Enti munim say yes seti precedents bi a ebedrum pempensuo bi. We cannot even check the system again. Don't you see, say, my friendship with people, the way you people relate to people now, say, can't you people see, say, that friendship na say mine? Today in America, the intelligence boss has been fired because something happened in Pennsylvania. The acting today is still sitting in front of Senate answering questions. Now, onye in charge of the intelligence unit. The Secret Service, sorry. Assembly to Donald Trump, no. Maamina no the head of Secret Service, no. Your friend one day man be gina Senate nim answer questions, no. Ade no so resign onye dwuma ni biem. Maamina ko ya nipa na yetu na be show say oye acting no. Cha nipa na what Senate nim answer questions. Abra assembly see no oni ho. As far as you are acting, you need to answer the questions. This is how a system works. Say obi jinaka say the system is working, the system is working. Enya ade wu bia o. Oka say the system is working. It means irrespective of who you are, the law applies. And then you can say the system is working. And no, I don't know. Tie. Say obika say America, the system works. UK, the system is working. The system is working. Enye any extraordinary thing o. Enye a dynasty o no. Enye nipa bi omo ye white omutwemo. Eye irrespective of who you are, the law looks at you and it's applied. And then their friends say the system is working. And yet you don't need a PhD to understand. So you're Kevin Taylor, we are Donald Trump, we are the president, the United States law looks at you the same. In this Oko party, now we are president, Oko party, we are intelligence officer, Oko party, we are Kevin Taylor, now Oko no na o driver na kutichiwa. Embrane de bedi Joe Biden for drinking and driving, the same mra any de bedu. And then your friend said the system works. And I said the system is working, the system is working. Ebia unye deep into unshada and tiasie, as simple as that. Every single person is equal before the law. And then your friend said the system is working. This woman, on countless occasions, she's supposed to be sacked. Sacked. You see, this woman is supposed to be sacked. Into what precedence? A dear precedence in the year seti amayehu. Last me busa say, Nana the Dan Kweku for the MPP president about Abamu. What is a sin in Ghana? What do we call this person has committed a crime? Then your friend say, when you be so and what standards no where he be him. Ain't say you man pamu for abusing her officer. A dear the papa ben part will be betuma the bonny ben will be betuma ya. Ain't mo person the paligina office no bo bitimu true and sana yakasa why bonny. Na Yoko nankasa no ethics na a govern Yoko no. Have you read it? This woman has broken every ethics, law, rules, regulation. We're breaking in now. Why is she still there? Let's us be humans a little bit. As much as you don't like me, Emrana Ogin say, and I will say, Diobia, Wunim Ninti, Oyawa Danfunti, where she had a danti, Emma Manin Sam Brana, I bet 10 and wait against you. I'm telling you. Obibe used the same Embra to suppress you. Because you allowed somebody to go through the cracks. And that is our biggest problem as a nation. As I see the minimum, Messiana da, or any papa say, into when you're asema menka. No. Obiwa or a fine gentleman, or a good husband, or a good wife, or a very nice person. So, son, I did but a bane juma with Jimmy. That is what we need to distinguish. When you pick J.A. Kufuor, former president, now you see her, or your wonderful grandfather, or your wonderful husband, or your wonderful Eddie, a can man, a santini, or kwe ye, bushia penyini, or ye tuo. John Ejekum Kufuor otinebusuam otinebusufie otinifia wesi nebusuafo general or a wonderful grandfather. John Ejekum Kufuor as a former president and as a politician is a hypocrite. John Ejekum Kufuor as a former president and as a statesman is a liar. John Ejekum Kufuor as a former president and as a statesman is somebody through his misconduct and corruption activities in Ghana today, because of the fundamental mistakes he made in the economy has never been strong again. This does not mean I hate Kufuor. I'm distinguishing. I'm trying to let you understand. Kufuor as a father and as a grandfather and as a man and as a family member, I respect that. But Kufuor as a politician is worse, is bad. If you're not able to distinguish between these two, politics no one tears you with Jimmy. It is because Kufuor is foolish as a president who has sworn an oath to the people of Ghana. It means to say the duties that has been given him, that mandate, sa too many of the sana on ye no with Jimmy. It makes him a foolish politician. He is a wonderful dad to his junkie kids. He is a wonderful husband to his wife. He is a family member, the Busuafo Dono. You cannot take that away from a Kufuor, because whether you like it or not, the Busuafo be DE through the president Obediye. Ahimfu be DE the Krum through President Obediye. So that you cannot take away from that him, because the people adhere or admire that. But another Dankwa Kufuor as a president or representative or serving the people of Ghana, he's a fool. Why? Because 8 people were shot when Tumanka Wansemesi, he's the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Why? Corruption today. We have seen his family members do galamse, Gabi Ochredakun. We have seen Edien, Nebusieni, Edien Kenoforiata commit the biggest crime. Ejapa going behind the scenes to go and do what? Negotiate with the Office of the Special Prosecutor. The deals they have had, a year 52 billion moving from Ghana Commercial Bank to unknown source. These things, it makes him a foolish politician. So, as a president, with Jimmy, you are angry. I am trying to let you understand. In this one, these basic things as here, or for politics, and answer the show we do personal. I'm a wonderful dad. I'm a great husband. But maybe when I sit here, you don't like me because of the words I use. So you can criticize me as the host of With All Due Respect. But you might like me for me, what I do with my family. And I don't have a problem with you when you do that, because you are trying to let me understand. Say, wait, yeah, and that is what you people don't get. And that is the part that is hard for you to understand as a Ghanaian. So what is Kwasi Abin to me can say NPP and NDC the same that you understand what I am talking about. So what is Chada or Kwasia? You are a young man, you are not supposed to follow somebody like Cheddar. What did you make us to me? Take your emotions away. Your emotions, put your emotions aside and then look at the issues critically. And what now we say, okay, now it makes sense. Obi buy $1 now 3.8. Or say na nyoma mu edin. Obi ma dollar na ho de akofom me do NPP. Be party no me pa ho pa. Sisi ame me ye dwuma oso ame. Party de me do party no ye wo me eto bantama fie. Me papa me nana omu nyina som NPP. And bibie ni wa obeka 5 people won ha me. Then mum NPP ba na me sika da ho $100 million. 100 million cedis. Be kokwan so be kofa nyoma e na me to abama NPP say sa time dollar no 3.8 and 4. Omo ka say na ne boy din e na me ka say ampa. And then me no ti hey. Me dwuma na me ye no egu efu say dollar na ba 16. Me do NPP mum. Party no e dey twa me fruma. A party be a dama kuma so. Nemum ebe de na MPP betuma ye asesa ama mesika na ahiri nyina asaba. Mfie wotwini omuntumi nya bibia ama mesika ne maaye. De omo ye so nkyere se mesika e betuma asaba. Medwuma na igu. And the member na nkoso mko school papa. And the school fun bi na de omakotum. Edan ana me isi 7 years ago I can't see same. bank no mo mam sika kakra bank ne MPP egu no inti adenti na wontumi ntina wonka se da bi me so ewo so gu me minima ede ende memo makọ na party na na ewo ho na sa time metumi kokwan so na me sika da banka na sa sika no me hu se de bia eda ho no memo mo aba na ebia mo ba as much as me mpa o masem no o mo betumi aba ye nyoma ye ma dollar na aba abedu ebia 8 ebia 5 na ama me ho ahenha me ebia o mo ba bank na egugu ye na first bigi loan no o mo betumi asa bebie enti me sa de me hu bie ma na mebusa me MPP ni so ma ye ready ana sa na nyansani dwene you emotions ne to nchen obedi emotions echi ye be sie wu obi be di uyere emotions a wo de politics no ubenya yare ewu obi be nyem uyere ewo wuchi na usama yusu if you say na nka so to aba e be save this is simple abana wo to etia MPP nde no enkuo sentumi ansesa wa bra about the next 4 years o sa wa kwanya obetuma ko to abani din NDC adon sa hwo motium na makase me ma me ho emfie 9 ma me hwe de ebesi eno ano no okoto aba obi anhye wo se wo obi nkoka aba okoto ye dipa otoma no otu ni din team NDC no betena so ame no obi o radio ya hwe de ebekọ akosi benden echia na se ko NDC na wa din na wo hwe sana enyansafo dwene eno ano no men time na men time otumfo mampon hene mentano sika mampon hene wo minibi sika otumfo se tutu ewo a obedi akopim so obewu ema ne mba bedi minibi asantema akonwa kase mentumi ne nko but I can tell you common sense what am I say but at least I can explain common sense to you for you to understand. Okay. I feel Matia Branti and I say Abana yet no enyen tokwa. Me shama bra boom. If you say Kokromoti the 2024 8-year NPP woo. You just wait and see. Some ba in fear na NDC ba. Na we dwuma ne ntuma nsan gina na so. Bank na ogi loan ho ntuma nsan ma. When to me, I'm making sure $1 na form Emma Nyoma Kuye, Emma Wumba and Yasko Papa. Infie 9 Tiano. It's simple. Men for feelings in Cajon. And away, dear, we be guminima say, we be sreme, and ye yasanto, Tadia no ya be bromo. Meno Casana, you be or two Abama MPP or the Confornochi oxygen on ye be here. Obe wana dwi. Emotions kuno, unma the crop. Abana or 2 and 1 dwene se debi obe yare e wa santimemu wan dwene wo se debi eden obe hia se obe kokoda hospital e ma eden e de oxygen esini so nti wewu na where wo de wo nyame abo wo nkwa. You can change that. Men for emotions, a time you to change. If you say me befie na me ne me yere ne me ma ye didi a unka ho unye bindi. Me sika edam accounts me mfa ma wo. Obra me bo de menya me dan amato. Me ho eto me health insurance unya. Enti aya na men fa me ho tan and take a decision. Tina sena dwene ne take a decision. Umbasu hiya so benya obra pabo mweni aji. Men kwa bontini nko yedede emesu wo yem ewo dem. Men ma oba embu enimtia wo dem na abontini u defendi obi a onye bibia ma o. MPP no edi ehwamo yenji ntum. We nyese Kevin Tan Asante. Kevin Tan otumfo, Kevin Tan Asante fo dabi. MPP de die nyina ehwamo ewo se yetutia omo. Finished. For emotions in the ton chain. Na emotions in the bekum. This woman is supposed to leave or see a uni-free a yoko. Now, let's enter into the wagon. Godfred Dame and the attendant say, a year Godfred Dame one terrible attorney general ayenya. Since ayenya esi so yenyini sa. But you want attorney generals, attorney generals. But this is the only time you want attorney general or second for. This is the only time you want attorney general. His actions, whatever he does in court, is totally different from what he does outside. This is the first time you want attorney general. He's more involved in corrupt deals than even criminals we were thinking. Say, this is the first time in the history of the Republic of Ghana we've gotten an attorney general, the whole nation we don't trust. The Minister of Justice, Onana, at the end of the day, who is supposed to give us some confidence, give some hope to the people when it comes to their protection, when it comes to legal issues in Ghana. The person who is supposed to uphold the integrity of our courts, our judicial system. 80% of Ghanaians today see him as a criminal. And when that happens, it means the law that holds the democracy of this nation, that law that is able to deal with every single individual, whether Ghanaian or non-Ghanaian in Ghana, the moment we start to have the least doubt about the person who is supposed to uphold that law, that means our democracy is shaky. Godfred has become a persecutor instead of a prosecutor. Godfred has become a disease to the justice system in Ghana. Attorney General Godfred to appeal against decision of Court of Appeal acquitting and discharging Minority Leader Dr. Kesel Atoforsen. Yes, sorry, and you better say the appeals court in Ghana. Judge for me and Sa Atanasi Eti Atoforsen. Ene eye Jakpa appeal on the buyer say. Asema Attorney General Godfred ejina so epese odi bua omofono asemne ninjina so. Na emom Godfred pese odi koti kwan bi so eni buga etata omo echi omkoto efiase efri se na adwini mu no omo ye NDC for enna wase di boni bia opese okata so. Omo di asem ko duru appeals court no. Enna judge for no tena se omo ye miensa na omo se omo hwa asem ne efri asem ne tifi akosi asem na afo. Omo hu se Attorney General Godfred ensheda eningina so. The Attorney General does not really have a case. And that when they looked at the case from the beginning to where it is now, the evidence the accused have provided in court to support their case, they have also looked at the Attorney General's cases and prosecution cases, the amount and number of evidence he has provided as the state attorney. They came to that conclusion that the Attorney General does not have a solid case to prosecute, and that these men, Jakpa and Atoforsen, are supposed to walk free men, because the laws of the land says that we cannot bend the law. We cannot put people in jail when we don't have enough evidence beyond reasonable doubts to jail them. So the court itself, in its own wisdom, came to that conclusion. And in their final statement, they made it clear that this case that even came before them as the appeals court, the case wasn't even supposed to travel that far to the appeals court. Meaning, they were saying that the High Court judge, Madam Asantua, was supposed to stop this case. She has entertained the Attorney General's corrupt acts in court. She had opened a gap for the Attorney General to be putting in a lot of unfounded allegations against innocent men, honorable men. So in their final judgment, when you read their judgment, they were trying to say they are surprised that the High Court judge has allowed the Attorney General to misconduct himself, delayed and wasted the resources of the Republic of Ghana. They were expecting Judge Efua Asantua to end the case. This is straight forward assessment of everything. Now, about 2-3 days ago, I was here, and an American catcher will say, "Sa Jakpa case where I could pay the appeals court." No? The case now does not even look like an ambulance case. The case itself is basically moving away from the so-called causing financial loss to the state into something called character assassination. The Attorney General, because he does not have enough evidence to prosecute Atuforsen and Jakpa, now has resorted to maligning accused people, trying to taint their character. The relevant case itself, which he has to prove beyond reasonable doubt that Atuforsen and Jakpa the Attorney General Godfred, he's moved away from that. Now he's looking at destroying the character of the accused. I don't care about the character of the accused. What I want you to prove to me is that the accused actually caused financial loss to the state. That is the bottom line. It is the appeals court for judgment now. When you listen or read very well to the judgment from the appeals court today, it says the trial judge, Justice Ifya Sewa, was wrong to ask Atuforsen to open his defense to prove that he had authorization to write those letters to Big C. And the appeals court for ruling, say, say, Justice, and Judge Ifya Sewa, to me, den. Ekatre Atuforsen say omumbie defense na defense omumbie ne say onkyere say letter na osign ye no the boss de setekpe ene ma no tumi no abra setekpe so abetena court aka kire wo judge say me ena me ma tumi intina appeals court ka say die pa na judge say wa pay free Atuforsen wa all catching is providing more evidence because nipa na omano instructions no eba court setekpe catch court say me and me man instructions no appeals court for no troko for say the burden of proof that Atuforsen had no authorization to write those letters was on the prosecution to prove. In the appeals court for no catch final judgment no say anyanya bia Atuforsen there or say the boss said tekpe and the man instructions man signs a letter of credit no. Into omukura say it is on the Attorney General mom na also approve say in fact Atuforsen and yes said tekpe and the man no to me say on sign because Atuforsen was in baby and the Attorney General catch and say what sign carta I know say carta me boss na man instructions. My boss is why can court to say yes or no ma'am instructions no. Enti Attorney General mom and as soon as that so say was what say the Atuforsen ka and said tekpe ka no atro. Enti adenti krampo na judge no ATS asem in the first place na nkeni say judge no krampo ma asem no every baby e wono abedru ha ma catch them for almost a month. Me say the problem in this case is the judge. It's not the Attorney General. Because the Attorney General is operating on the judge's their softness. Because the judge is giving the Attorney General the room to fool, that is why Godfred is fooling. Because if the judge had been rigid and stuck to the principles and questioned the Attorney General, the case wouldn't have traveled this far. And today, me say, this ambulance case here, Attorney General Godfred Jakpano, the judge is the problem. For the judge to even say, Atuforsen should open defense and Jakpano, it showed clearly say the judge wanted to frustrate the accused. Even her own colleagues in the appeals court, they in their final submission or in their judgment, they made it clear say judge say wa and or the problem in this case. Brofo ye nyina ya kan ye nyina ye hu the onwani colleagues eka So why should anybody blame Kevin Taylor for saying, say, Judge Sewa has been the problem from day one? Because if she had basically asked the right questions, Godfred Dame wouldn't have fooled himself to this point. But the judge gave Godfred Dame a lot of room to misbehave and fool himself, even at a point where Godfred Dame decides not to even question the accused, but write questions to give to his subordinate to answer, to question the accused. It is one of the most careless things we have seen in our courts or in any court in the Republic of Ghana. The Attorney General does not question the accused. He sits in court and writes questions for somebody to question the accused, because the Attorney General knows when he faces the accused on those questions, the accused will accuse him, because the accused have already made it clear with evidence that the Attorney General is a criminal who discusses cases outside court. When you read the judgment from the appeals court today, these are some of the things they said. If anyone was culpable, it ought to be those in charge of Ministry of Health and not Deputy Minister for Finance, who from the evidence officially performed his duty. Appeals court of one say, adikudienti omugina so akasa atofo sene nkofie ne jakpa nkofie ne say ye pe obi kra so mo pa asan we mu nyina no eye the Ministry of Health na enye minister na ye man instructions say onye den onu mom inside den the document no into o see senka ye pe obi kra so mo pa e wasem mu a Ministry of Health na enye the minister or the deputy minister for finance, because a ministry no any big C assign a contract. The minister was just performing his duty. How can you as an Attorney General come and say sign contract, no, you don't have a problem with them, and those who basically were doing their jobs by signing documents for people to be paid, they have caused financial loss. The ministry itself, the Ministry of Health, had somebody who sat with a big C to sign the contract. The contract was between the Ministry of Health and the big C company. So why are we going after the Deputy Finance Minister who took instructions from his boss to sign a letter of credit? The appeals court went on to say this: the positive facts from the prosecutor in this case are lacking, leaving mere conjecture and speculations. Almost say, Attorney General no, the all your court ni nyina no, appeals court no, ehuni say, eye huridi hurada. Ni asemia gina so. The yeri nyina ne say, bo mu sirem speculations. Say Attorney General no, oni engina so. On shada ni asempati bia ogina so etwa ho ede atia atoforsen ene jakpa. Inti majority of the time no, the Attorney General Godfred Dame eye court ni nyina eye bosremuka. Yeka say speculations and conjecture. O kekan sem sieni na wa bonisrem ede amagana for dwen say eye asema e wongina so. We appeals court for asema omoka. Mi jujam sanya beya obehu de course or court de Madam Sewa onwani colleagues chrofa onwana dia oye won high court ho almost bosirimuka ene ensem kwa wakeke sieni na Attorney General ne hyeda ni asem papa bia ogina so edidi asem no. Appeals court for asema omotrama yese yenkan no into omankasa no uti omasem na obo de tofa omo person ka kire Ghana for say Attorney General Godfred Dame ni case na emom judge say wa na asoso Godfred Dame so emani jimi no ho. These are judges. I don't know them. They are colleagues to Madam Sewa. They are trying to explain the reason why omuhuni say e was say atofos nkofie ene jakpaso ekofie. Now, say who study case here very well, you will see say Mr. S, when you read these things from the appeals court, as a Ghanaian, you have to be very worried. You have to start panicking. Because if you have a judge, the colleagues, etumi kachire say, what you are doing is that you are aiding and abetting. You are basically guiding a criminal to prosecute innocent men. We are Ghanaian walking on the street of Ghana. Now we need political connection. We need sika. You have to be very careful. Say, unya judges telling their colleague, say, you know definitely that what you are doing is wrong. You want to prosecute innocent people for them to go die in jail. Her colleagues writing such a judgment to their colleague judge, you need to be very careful as a Ghanaian. It goes beyond Japa and forcing. It goes to the core of our judicial settings or our judicial service. It clearly says or states, say, from the Omo Kanech, they will say, there are some judges in Ghana who know the truth, but deliberately decide to connive with prosecutors to end the lives of people in their courtrooms. Hey, the judgment from the appeals court, it is the terminal report of a Judge Sewa. The judgment from the appeals court, it has basically summed up Judge Sewa's judicial history. And this is not something we have to joke with. We enyaguro. Even for Attorney General to say, Semesako Supreme Court, it is telling you, say, even we Ghanaians and judges knowing clearly and stating clearly, say the Attorney General is persecuting people, he still have some hope in some part of the judiciary. For him to even just say, what you people are saying is clear cut. It is true. But I know a way. But I still believe that my crooked ways, there are people who I go to can change what is right to become what is wrong, and in my eyes become right. It should be worrying to every single Ghanaian. Because the confidence that Attorney General, is saying that he's going to move this case to the Supreme Court, then it means whatever he's testing at the High Court, he believes that he can test it better in the Supreme Court. Because in the High Court, he's being treated as the darling boy. Even though he's shitting on himself, the judge there is telling him that it is Chokomilo. Even though he's fooling himself, the judge there is just tapping him on the back. Even though he's foolishly exhibiting the highest form of criminality in courtroom, Madam Sewa or Sewa is telling him, you are a last born, so don't cry. He still has that confidence and believes that if Sewa gave him that audacity and room to misbehave and fool, of course, he's going to get a better pampering. And Attorney General Godfred is so confident that after all the appeals court judges, what they said and concluded the case, he still believes there's more ice up there. It should worry you. It should worry you because Attorney General now, Obiabe the kind of Attorney General, or the who hope Supreme Court, it means he knows there's something in the Supreme Court you don't know. Then it means Godfred knows there's something Madam Tokonu has that we don't know she has up there. And he's so attracted to his mom, Madam Tokonu. He knows when he goes there, something will happen. When he goes to the Supreme Court with all due respect and shits on himself, somebody in the Supreme Court will say, this is Chokomilo, stick some and eat. It is sweet. He knows when he goes, with all due respect to the Supreme Court, he goes there and that's what, vomit on himself. Somebody will say, this is just ice cream. Don't worry, it's vanilla. Just eat it. He has that belief and confidence upon all the embarrassment that the appeals court and upon all the revealing the appeals court has revealed. He still has the confidence that the Supreme Court, there is somebody at the Supreme Court who will protect his criminality. And that is the most dangerous thing in our judicial settings. I am worried. I am worried because we have an Attorney General who still thinks that there are judges in the Supreme Court who condone criminality. What is giving him that confidence? What is making him still believe that when I go up there, something positive will happen? It is because he has dealt with some people who have helped him before to commit a crime. Experience is always the best teacher. Until you've tasted that, you cannot speak on that. So what you don't know, you don't know. Answer any friend better board none nice so. The Attorney General Godfred believes that even though he's a criminal down here, when he goes up there, he will be seen as a bishop. And that is what is giving him the confidence to tell you and I, he will still go to the Supreme Court and change this verdict. Ghana 4. These people are dangerous people. We need to change them. We need to vote against them. We need to change the destiny of this nation. Godfred Dame or a criminal. There are people in our judicial settings who have aided this guy to this point. Last, me catch them. I was the same person who sat here to tell you there was a time former Chief Justice Eko South Africa, Doche was acting. Godfred Dame went to Doche. It was about Opuni's case. He went to Doche's office, connived with Doche. They changed the review of Opuni's case. I came here to tell Ghanaians this is what is happening. My name was mentioned in the Supreme Court. The Attorney General was told to sit in a box and take an oath. He didn't do it. Godfred Dame is a dangerous human being. So now we analyze how he operates. A started free a year Jachi Kwesen. When Jachi Kwesen at the end of the day went to appeals court and won a case, Godfred Dame went to the Supreme Court and overturned the case. Make sure why Godfred Dame has the confidence in the Supreme Court. Even when he shits on himself, Yabeka say Komilo. Let me show you why. And why that guy is dangerous. And why we as Ghanaians have to change this. It started from Jachi Kwesen. When Jachi Kwesen went to High Court and got a ruling, Godfred Dame in 24 hours went to the Supreme Court and overturned that ruling. Mokai. Ofriho and about Opuni. Opuni went to the High Court. Opuni got a ruling. And yet the Attorney General went to the Supreme Court and overturned that ruling. If it were the people of Sal, Eko High Court, the Attorney General, after the decision was made, went to Eden, the Supreme Court, and overturned that decision. We were here, ambulance trial, and yet this same case, Dame, ran back to the appeals court. Today, when he went to the appeals court, things haven't gone the way he wanted to go. He actually won one. Now he's saying he's going to move from appeals court to go to the Supreme Court. Now let me tell you, when Godfred Dame goes to the Supreme Court, he overturned this verdict. So we'll share the sequence and how he has always resorted to the Supreme Court. There's some cake sitting there. There's a booty at the Supreme Court that Godfred Dame enjoys eating. He is confident that upon all the things that I have told you, he's confident that when he goes there, there's somebody in the Supreme Court who overturned the verdict. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has appointed so many MPP foot soldiers into our courts. There are judges that we saw them sit on radio to say they are MPP judges, lawyers. They will go to Supreme Court, they'll go to Appeals Court, they'll go to High Court and make sure they work for the NPP. Today, Akufo-Addo has made those people High Court judges, Appeal Court judges. We know people who are MPP card-bearing members today, they are in the Supreme Court. Godfred Dame has confidence in Akufo-Addo's criminality. We as a people should stop this. Hey, throw a gun in there and told that. And so nine Adan Kofo we de emra ebesha ukon by force. Edebesha unia bikon ebesha wankasa ukon. You will see what I am talking about. Say here. A vote for the NPP is basically a death warrant. You are basically killing yourself. Ghanaians, my job here is to guide you, tell you the truth, show you the facts, and let you understand that this government needs to be voted against, irrespective of who leads them. I cannot force you to drink. Say, that's what person will live in, or as I see, you will drink the water. You have gotten to that point where you have to make the decision. I have told you, there's a reason to do and there's a reason to to my NDC because only to my son your mama. But that will is left with you to make that decision. Would you maybe say obeko court ubenya atentene say oban bi beba nyoma beko yie yembo wutuo nipa bebu oman no sebio yekebi mame kebi begina ne naso krono ketahye su betwa nipa bi ebegina fias ebegina court no eyi ensama no yebebu nipa bi saying omawako jama yebu omfo efise omo digana sika. It is up to you to make this possible. All these things will be possible when you vote against the NPP because that is the only way corruption beko. We can sanitize the courts. We can make sure say ekura etimuno nipa bi omo dibone omo tiaka. We can make sure say Ghana na etino yen suroa yen nyina be hu se oma etimno bambo eyadia eda president akomaso. It is possible to get rid of these diseases. It is possible to make sure these things these people have invested on us. Sa boni, sa jimisem, sa nkwasiasem. It is possible to get rid of it. How do you do that? You need to vote against the NPP. Irrespective of who is in front of you. Vote against the NPP because it is possible to get rid of criminals in Ghana. It is possible to jail animals who are today using us as animals. It is possible for us to bring back our democracy. It is possible to make sure Kufuado, Bawumia, these NPP criminals who have stolen from us go to jail. It is possible. It is possible because you and I, when we vote them out, we can come together and go after them. It is possible to chase these bald heads out of this country. They are animals. They have no feelings. They kill and laugh about it. They think governance is entitlement. It is you and I. We make governance. It is our responsibility to change these idiots. It is possible to drive out criminals. It is possible to stop this tribal bigots. It is possible to let these fools pay for their sins. My name is Kevin Ekoberu Taylor. After this short break, I'll pick calls and end tonight's show. You're still watching With All Due Respect Extended Version.
We've always sung the first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland, Ghana. And it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity. With our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore.
Sama paya tabu makana Zuwaya mbala jimalana Malambala jimalana Haruna Idrisu Manza nawum Manza irwa damadu damya Zuwa parga duoma pana Parga duoma pana Changye Selchi Karmal Mamamachi, Gana Nachimba, Napasara, Tapabukura, Nachimbukura, Bila Kumda, Yelim Lankani, Kwamkutoda, Vishakutoda, Sami Amalwolo, Amalwolo, Amakana, Namayana, Namayana, Nana Gomlanti, Bichala Tuomi, Kalawrinyanga, Mana Kutoda, Zang Kutoda, Yellow Kutoda, Komtata, Sami Amalwolo, Sami Amalwolo, Sami Amalwolo, 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 Joe Mama, Tatu Makana, go to Fatiba, Kom Kutoda, Mana Kutoda, Yellow Kutoda, Joe Makana, Tatu Makana,
We're still live on Loud Silence TV. Hello, caller. Hello.
Kevin.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
Kevin, Abu is the penny.
Kasamitio.
Emi shawakasa. Nama ya mission head nasi. And there and if sorry, but I pick on judges why am I no more asking. Namum and the Ghana from here to yet for the American. December 7th, a very important day for every second important. It's the way again in a witch who are with you. I'm the American. Catch a wound, or brother, will be shaped Piara or Ghana to the full. Because so you know, cut trouble in this MPP. Hello?
Yes, you
cut trouble MPP. Or cut trouble MPP. That's a criminals way. I'm Robertson or somebody over for Ghana part. Ghana will not be peace.
Thank you very much.
Ghana. I'm appealing to every Ghanaian. To be on to Abome NDC, John Draman, on the NDC parliamentary candidate, because we need majority at Parliament.
Thank you. They need majority in Parliament. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, this is Jawula from Tamale.
Jawula, go ahead.
When you look at the MPP, Mr. Kevin, to look as if they use military and took over. It doesn't look like we Ghanaian who voted them to power. They don't respect with the Ghanaian voters. They don't respect us. So we are praying that God should let us reach December 7th. We already make our mind so that we chase them to the bush. Thank you very much.
I appreciate your call, making it short and precise. Hello, caller. Hello. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, I can submit you.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Me can say. Yeah. I to force him.
Yeah.
Or say or no. Ekasama. I say when the boss no share no ma o sign documents no and ye boy damage on tiase say the boss ama no kwan say oza kata on tiase but ye boy damage kro no na makwan ma the deputy attorney general bisa
Jackpot questions.
And I say we leave prosecution and I say
Uncover evidence letters mra o chere say on them mo kwan so wonye into ono so my instructions.
The media and the movie sir. So no team my deputy actually. No be there my deputy actually in year. Me just here.
But I say thank you very much. It's a good question. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yeah, the one my power you na. Me say asabe ba e wona waka kasia ma obia siasi ina sintino. Ana ama nyame aduma to person when you family because if you didn't bring out and explain all these things, you know, I was loud silencer. I come back nyama we say eka journalist wagananka asemi akata to the be jeli akwara no nyame sha oni waduma pa wa uduma we no na ama Ghana there's a change in some of these things na Ghana for man fa Kevin serious mona mobre.
But I say thank you. Mona mobre. Hello, caller. Hello.
Good evening, Kevin. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening. Good evening, madam.
Yeah. Where dear me dear, would dear me person me de mau. Magana
for and say Obia Mammy Dean, Obia not to me Dean. Okay.
Udini ye debut, Udini ye, say yenshia. Yenshia wanka Kenya Kagana ye doing. Nia uye magana ye, nyabutema ye sometimes no, nyama ujuma uye magana no. Ye mubin say yakuma diwechino because enye wa anka Ghana minim nyanka chu Ghana. Expose ya wiye debia medi ya ewo Ghana for ye media for ho adwuma wiye nti kedi aka ye nyawa aka ye won one ye esi ye no waka da say ade we omu trace no they are just wasting our time wasting NDC papa time they are wasting our time because nyomu ye nyina emfa kwemu but omo we sigana for time nya disika nya ye ma basa finally. Thank you very
much. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. We lost this caller. Hello. All right. Caller, wait to me now. So let me find that caller. Hello, caller. You're about 3 minutes.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Aiko. Kevin, Aiko.
Bejoso.
Yeah, Godfred, damn. Yes, I associate. Tankruma, Kufadoba. Let me see $150 million. So Ghana City, so the conservative ambulance, and a company in the Crown register, and the damage on the sea of a corporate. Was said the additional $10 million. Only workers the Crown service ambulance. Yeah, Godfred, can we say? Apa, would the boy say, you know?
But thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller.
Mr.
Kasa with you.
Nado untia tax, untia she. Yen tax edition Nado. Yen tax edition MPP ni politician ya. It's Ghana for me nya baako yen 20 MPP who say yen kokrumutu tum bom se omutu mo tena ban so. That's it.
Thank you very much. Mr. S, I finished this thing. You are now Mr. S. Let's take care of this tomorrow, Thursday. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, go ahead. Me will be 2 minutes. Obi anya no quick be ka to committee be tio pa boss.
Kevin, who you there?
Me who you?
Yeah, me tia no my say me my basa my yarekra. And something nyina what can we? It's say the mekan say the last o kan ye no. Say obi ekoto aba on try say obenya disapo baako aka no. And
that's all.
Asamasa. Say we know your more flare mo kasa nyina no we obia nfa de obeka no say Kevin your more flare ye ka nyina no we de da o mase
and mo obia nfa nipa baako nka no nipa mienu koto aba eno ano no we are now kan we are gina ho ne kan wa ba no eno ano no ejuma no ndoso
baby no yes say ye kan ya kan say eno ano Martin sempano sempano Kevin akani nyina ye tie ni nyina
but I say unia but I say
ye be na Kevin ye pese ye tie ye dia ye gina for you so that
ye ni nyina ya kan nyina ewie asama
ye ni nyina ewie ye be ye ne say ye mpa disapo pe obi ka ho mo nkoto aba no na mo nyina ho ne ye nkan ye ni kwachafo ni free ye ho toye.
Thank you very much. But I say hello caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, go ahead.
Kevin, unim say ejuma wo ye magana no ho. Say Ghana for ye wanyansa pa kanye senka okasa bi enka from now no enye senka obi ampo kasa bi but Ghana is sign say be yemu bi mu ye jimi nti no say ye koso akasa kire omo because see at this point no and omo di sky be room ye bi we ya employ nipa we ya say omo say Ghana for no mo yes I di agin be sisa but say Ghana for ye wanyansa pa kanye senka by this time mo make every crack kasa bi because what we have seen and heard no enough we prove it with evidences in today biumpa na kampese Ghana for Kevin kanche mwansa unim say Ekufuado project Mahama ba ya obeye say Ekufuado a car wa bregu hono say the Mahama ye or ye times 2 and not times 3 cranka still ka we di ehwamo because the car omu via no say Mahama say we are near dia osisi Ekufuado ba no be see times 2 cranka still wa boy krono enti Ghana for mama ma dwinda ho we mama ye nkasa bebre na yes ana ya brochire for na man for nim say ye nyina ejimi for na yes ye ka ho Kevin me da say
That's it for today. For taking your time to call. It's exactly 8 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 12 in Ghana. Amachi, Adiachi, aka 1 minute per Namako, Ochina, Nameso, Afena Mekodi dinner. Assembly nyina no election day penipa bako anamienu enka ho no montoma jomahama muwia montwen 2-3-4 hours monkan waba uwia ye kan aba na fenchin we tweko pictures we make sure say record bibia aba na eno ano no inti get a disciple, get somebody to follow you. You say abatu na I Jehovah Witness den eye witnessing I say ye ko ensenka also making sure say o koto aba obi di wechi fanipa bako anamienu eno ano no menje de bibi me de ne doso amanfo fa nipa ba ko kan ho na onne nkoto aba say NDC nya 20,000 wa ha NDC benya 40,000. That is how it works. Intima me yenye bebre oto aba ni wi a oni nipa na ntwen na mon kan bo kan wi a na obi ate ne ho ase a ansa na makofi ye be din kan we ye be sa ka ye be ginim ye be kirekirim ye dwuma ne say ye de ye fa nsem no na ye dwudwam enye wa dwuma no ebi a electrician ebia oye edian artist ebia oye engineer oye teacher oye soldier ni wo so adwuma no ye wadwuma ma ho nte ma obi anti ase se adekodi nti ayafa medwuma wo ha no ye de minim ntira de minim na me ye no be sa ne bobo pa ye from kanute but de minim pa anyway se me fan nsem no medwudwam mekirekirim e magana fo ehu no kure no ya wo de ya wo part. At the end of the day, the most important thing is okotwaba fanipa bako anamienu kan ho se omonto NDC na also to NDC na montoma NDC MP no na mungina hon kan ni nyina yen kan John Mahama na yen kan wo MP uwia ansana makofie bidin Eddie Kevin Kobedu Taylor. This platform is with audio respect extended version. And if you're United States of America, Edinburgh, tomorrow is Wednesday. NDC 360, Sami Jefi and his team will be live. I will be off tomorrow, but the TV will be on to stream Loud Silence TV, NDC 360. Thursday, Friday, I will be here to discuss Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. Be good, I am good. God bless you, God bless me. Cheers and good night.
Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. In the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. The Holy Spirit sit on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord.